Well, hello everybody. Yes, honey. Happy Thursday. I'm getting ready to take my ass to bed. And I hope I'm not blocking any sound. I had a very long day, obviously. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to my people, my supporters, my viewers, those who interact, those who support, take classes, get casework done, who take advantage of these events that I give. Um, I bless you the same way you bless me. You bless me with energy, I bless you with energy. So I got so many emails about this love spread. Thanks to Oshun. Come on, let's give praises to Oshun, honey. Sometimes you don't even got to say things, you just think it, honey. It's all about energy, honey. We want to give praises to Oshun, honey. Anyway, so I want to do the love spread readings on Friday, this Friday, and Sunday. If your schedule is not good on this Friday and Sunday, let me know. We'll work outside of that. But I want to do these readings all day Friday for those who purchased it already. You've already purchased before this point. Friday, I want to give y'all those readings. And then those who purchased it today up until Friday, I want to give you a reading on Sunday. That's what I want to do. And of course, like I said, if that time does not work for you, we can do another time. But that's what I want to do. So if I've not gotten back to you yet, like I said, I've got a lot of emails. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my people. Y'all, I'm so tired, y'all. But I said I gotta come. I gotta do this video for my people before I go to bed. I'm ready to lay it on down, honey. I'm ready to scrub my face and lay it on down. Okay, baby. I know what's this here. Hello, Key. How are you, Key? Come on, Rico. Hello, Rico. Who you doing? That's right. Come on, Key. If you check out my blog spot, I'm gonna do an actual formal video on that today, later today. By the time y'all see it, it's still Wednesday over here. But I'm gonna do a video actually talking about the specials that are on the blog spot. One of the specials is a love spread. And of course, we got Valentine's Day coming up. A lot of people don't know there's some energies going on with Venus that actually started back in October. And, it's moving through some very important constellations right now. And a lot of people are not taking advantage of this energy. They worried about other shit. I would just say this. It's not ironic that during this time of these energies going on, because can we just pull this up for a minute? During this time of what's been going on, there's a lot of stuff that's been coming up for people, a lot of issues, and it's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Spirit always does things when things should be done. And let me just go into this. I could just talk all day long, but I gotta cite things. Okay. And I want y'all to pay attention to these dates. Okay. We're just gonna throw dates out there. And I want y'all to think about what's been going on public wise and privately during these dates. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, let's give these dates. January the 18th, which will be tomorrow. Okay, oh, that's the past. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the future. Hold on. Tomorrow's a very significant day. Shout out to those who already paid for that love spread reading too. Before I give readings, I go in energetically and I do things. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. See, they're pulling up the wrong shit. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to think about these dates, okay? Let me just give y'all these dates. I want y'all to think about it, honey. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. You ready? Let me give y'all the dates really quickly because people been caught up in this. Okay. You have September the 9th, 2018. Okay, let's see if it's going to give me a full. No, it's not. Let me see. Give me a minute. I just pulled it up. I hate that. That's not on Google shit. On Google shit because it doesn't come up with the way it should come up. September 9th, 2018, for sure. What was going on with you in your relationships with people? Let's do this because I know this. I know how this planet is moving. So I'm gonna type it in the way I know it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Let's go into it. Give me, y'all. Hold on. Give me a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see if it's gonna pull up the way that it should. Uh-oh. Let's see what this is gonna pull. This might pull up some back stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. September the 9th, 2018, October the 5th, 2018, October 31st, 2018, November the 16th, 2018, December the 2nd, 2018, January the 7th, 2019. Yeah. Uh-huh. What was going on in those dates for you as far as relationship wise? Because like I said, just it's ironic that around that time certain stuff start coming to the surface. You had a lot of talk about polygamy and certain people been brought into perspectives, and I guarantee these people have Venus positioned in a certain area of their chart. And I won't even go into that, but I guarantee they do. And what is happening is Venus is making herself known. Venus is doing some stuff right now in the constellations that are stirring up energy for people. So there's a lot of things that are being changed around for people when it comes to lifestyles, luxury. If you didn't have it, now you're gonna get it when it comes to love, relationships with other people and yourself, most importantly, self-acknowledgement. There's a lot of stuff going on with that. So a lot of people are investing in that, and some people are not, but those who are in tune with these energies, like I said, you're aware of what's going on. And I don't want to put too much out there because going over the stuff that we're doing, we're kind of yes, yeah, baby, 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 baby. We looking at you. We looking at you, honey. He playing with his duck. But those who are aware of this energy, you kind of said, Mystic, I feel like I need to do some love work. I feel like I need to do some self-healing work. And I'm like, honey, it's all happening to you at the right time. There's energy being thrown out. And unfortunately, a lot of people caught the back end of it. And a lot of people thought it was a joke. You know, they say, yeah, when they say that these planets are in retrograde and transit, that's bullshit. But I'm like, honey, you ain't no real witch or no real spiritualist if you don't operate by the ways of the moon and the sun and Venus and Pluto and Mercury and all these other planets, Uranus, Neptune. If you're not making moves according to how these celestial bodies are making moves, then you're not a real spiritualist, because we all know that you're getting your energy from someone or something. And even going into gemstones, stones and crystals are connected to these planetary energies. And if you're not able to tap into that, you're not going to benefit from that. So if you can't understand why certain stones attract certain things, internally speaking, then you're not also going to understand the concept that these planets are accessed internally. You're going to constantly look forward in the physical and say, oh, they sent a spaceship up to Mars. They're sent a camera to Saturn and realize that Saturn is losing its rings and all that. And it's just like, Dodo, like, are you really spiritual? Or spirits really talking to you? Are you really getting spiritual downloads? Or you're just acting like it? Because those who are in tune with things know that all things take place within first. When there's an outside change first, before there's an outside change, something is going on within you. That's why everybody perceives the world differently. And if you have not grasped that concept yet, I mean, I really feel sorry for you, no matter how old you are, because time is just slipping, quicking. Things are happening. Before you know it, honey, you're going to be in a whole nother point of your life, another area of your life. You're going to feel like you skipped things. You're going to say, damn, it feel like I done skipped 20 years. And it's like, yeah, of course you did, mentally, because of course there was a shift that took place and you wasn't grasping that energy. Even going into, like I said, the event that's going to take place on the 21st, people are just not really, yeah, they're getting sidetracked by other shit, and it's just a sad, and that's it. It's not my business, honey. Look, is it your business, baby? Baby, is it your business? Huh? Can you talk to YouTube for a minute, baby? Is it your business? Huh? Can you talk to YouTube for a minute? Y'all, you see what this motherfucker doing, y'all? You see what this motherfucker doing? Y'all see? Y'all see what this motherfucker doing right here? Huh? I should just spank you right now. Let me spank you right now. Let me give you a spanking right now. Spit it out. Spit it out. Let me give you a spanking right now. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. Let me see it. Let me see it. Y'all, he want to get his ass up, y'all. Y'all see this motherfucker? He's made sure he laid right here in front of me. Where's my doggy belt? Is this my doggy belt? Is this my doggy belt right here? Spit it out. Spit it. Spit it out. 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 I floss my teeth, y'all, and he over here chewing on my damn floss. You just one nasty motherfucker. Yeah, you just nasty. Look at him. Just look at him. He trying to floss his teeth too, y'all. Let me go ahead and floss his teeth for him. Come on, let me floss. Y'all, let me floss my baby's teeth for him. He want to floss his teeth too, huh? Come on, let me open that mouth. Let me floss his teeth for him, y'all. Let me floss his teeth. Wait, no, that's not how you floss. I guess he thinks I eat it. No, that's not, no, that's how you floss your teeth. Let me see. Y'all, this dog need his butt what? He think I eat this. He trying to copy y'all. This is how I floss. This motherfucker is crazy. Oh, girl. But anyway, I just want to stop by and talk to y'all about that. It's gone now. What's gone now? It's still there. Come on. Sorry. How you doing? Yes, honey. Come on, Key. It's still there. Come on, Tracy Mona or Tracy Brown. How you doing? Yes, honey. Come on. Yes, put that night cream on. I'm putting on night cream on. I need to, huh? I'm putting on night cream on. My skin is combination skin, so that whole night cream stuff, it does some tea, honey. It does some tea. But I put conditioner and stuff in my hair before I go to sleep, so that normally gets on my face. I use natural stuff. I have some. I won't say what I use now, but yes. So that gets on my face. You lay on that pillow, that hair just rub all up on your, your face get all up in that. You're like, oh God. Yes, honey, I'm good, Starseed. How are you? I know that's right. Your sister dog chew. Yes, he flossing his teeth. I guess he think I eat it. I guess he'll realize that I actually go through the teeth. You know, that's how you keep your teeth. Y'all better floss those teeth, honey. Look at that. Look. Let's see. Look. I had a burger today, 2 hours ago. Y'all want to keep those teeth, honey? Look at that. Look at that, honey. Look at that. Look at that piece of burger right there. You don't floss your teeth, you're not gonna have no teeth when you get older, honey. Your teeth gonna be ate up. The food you eat gets inside your mouth. Your saliva starts breaking down that food. It turns into goo. Bacteria loves that goo, and it comes and it starts eating away at that goo. And literally, the bacteria starts to eat away your fucking teeth. That's how you get cavities. Trust me, I know. I done had 2 root canals. I know. Take care of that oral hygiene. I'm telling y'all. My mouthwash that I use several mouthwash, but the one that I really, really love is this one right here. This one right here, honey. Activated charcoal. Bitch, you better stop fucking around, honey. I want my teeth for the rest of my life, honey. I love chewing on food, honey. I want to enjoy the flavoring, honey. Yeah, I want no falsies, bitch. In and out. No tea, no shade. That's not going to be my story, honey. No tea, no shade, girl. Get on here reading people and your teeth rotten and shit. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, my teeth white. Oh, look. Oh. My teeth white, honey. And guess what? I got all my teeth here. I got all my teeth, honey. Look at that. You better floss. Y'all better be flossing, honey. Y'all got time to suck dick and eat pussy. You got time to floss that mouth. You got time to get on the internet and talk shit to people. You got time to floss that mouth. Y'all better floss. I'm telling y'all. Wash that ass too. Stop playing. Oral hygiene is the best hygiene you could ever have, honey. I'm telling you. You floss all those teeth, honey. Even the back one. Your wisdom teeth, you still got your wisdom teeth out there. Go go. Go way back there. Yep. There you go. If you floss your teeth and brush your teeth, even in your wisdom tooth, honey, you don't got to get your shit pulled out. Anyway, come on, Jay. Yep, that's what it is, honey. Remember, what's underneath my eyes and for the lines around my mouth. Come on, I know that's right. Tracy Brown. How you get lines around your mouth? No, player. You just floss my. Yes. You know, when people wake up, that's how I know if I got a good floss. Trust me. If I flossed really good. Because sometimes you be so tired, you just be like, you know, you're done, right? Do your mouth rinse, brush it, whatever. But how I know that I didn't floss good is when I wake up and I can taste what I had before I went to sleep. And that's just, like I said, that's just too much for me. I spent, in 2015, almost $15,000. I did not have dental insurance neither. I spent $15,000, very close to that, and I got receipts to prove it, on dental care. I replaced a lot of my, the fillings I had. That had the mercury, anagram. I replaced that with the white composite. I forgot what they call it. But the white stuff that makes it look like it's your teeth. I took that out, replaced with that. I had 2 root canals. So I had to get that stuff done. Y'all, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of dedication. But I did a lot of, and then of course going to cheap ass dentists like Western Dental. where these people are amateurs and they're saying they're doing the work and they're not. I had a cavity. They said that they got it, filled it. And 2 years later, I had some problems, went to the dentist, and they said, yeah, they didn't do this work correctly. Then I had one dentist that did some other shit. So, like I said, there was just a lot of bullshit going on. So that's why I said, when it comes to your body, make sure whoever's working on it, they know what they're doing. Let's stop trying to be cheap. And I got to get a deal. I got to get cheap dental. I got to get cheap vision. I got to get cheap. You get what you pay for. Fuck that shit. If the doctor say he charged $800 to fill that tooth with something, and then this doctor saying that they do the exact, well, I only charge 50. Bitch, what is? There's a $750 gap there. What? I doubt this I doubt this 800 guy is just doing that because he could. I'm sure he's worth that. That $50 guy. I'm like, bitch, your supplies probably cost 50. Girl, bye. You ain't fucking on my teeth. Come on, porcelain fillings. Come on. Yes. Yes, honey. Come on, Tracy. You go to Western Dental? They fucked up my teeth, Jay. They fucked up my teeth. I had a filling in one of my molars. A cavity, excuse me. It was a cavity. They said, you have a cavity. I'm like, that's odd because I don't feel one. Okay, but if you're saying that, you're the dentist. And they were like, well, this is where it's at. I'm like, I just see spacing, right? Because you should have space between your teeth. I'm like, I don't see no cavity. But okay, you know what you're doing. So we're going to have to go ahead and fill that up, clean out the stuff, whatever, and fill it up. Okay. And they did the tea. Well, I remember, honey, I took 1,000 milligrams of motherfucking Tylenol because that shit was hurting. That shit hurt. They got so close to nerve, bitch. Oh my God, that shit hurt. Everything was good. 2 years later, I don't remember exactly what happened, but with me, when something is wrong with my body, I get nauseous. Like even with the cold, like it's so weird. When something is not right with my body I could feel the energy of my body change. And that 2 years, like I said, I was getting a lot of stomach aches. And I'm like, well, your mouth is connected to your esophagus, which is connected to your stomach, which is connected to your small intestines and your large intestines. So I'm like, if that area is hurting, then something, it starts here. Something's not right here. And then I remember I ate something, and I think it was something gooey, like a chewy something. Can't remember. And that shit hurt. Like it hurt so bad. I was like, bitch. I said something. Bitch, let me go to a dentist. Went to the dentist, and they were like, yeah, you got a big ass cavity. And I said, how the hell I get a big ass cavity? How the hell the fuck? I can show you right here, honey. That shit was big, y'all. It was big. And he said, yeah, you're gonna have to get a root canal. Because if it gets any worse, and I remember there was a crack too, and he said, gets any worse, we're going to have to pull that tooth. And I said, fuck that. I said, fuck that, bitch. And a lot of people say when you do root canals and stuff, it's not good because they fill the teeth with this gutter stuff, which can leak and cause like heart problems. But I'm like, bitch, that's if you go to a low budget ass dentist. Okay. Getting a root canal and getting it filled up and going to a real doctor, they know what to do to fill it correctly and all that good stuff. Like there's medical grade everything. You go to a cheap ass dentist, yeah, they're probably using some gucha, whatever the fuck that shit is, and causing those problems. But bitch, no. Yeah. Anyway, so bitch, I was like, oh my God, I'm not losing my teeth, honey. Do the root canal. So he did it, and I didn't even feel pain, honestly. I had prescriptions to get Norcos, I believe. And I didn't even need it, honey, because I took my Arnica Montana and my Bromelain, honey, 5 days before the procedure. How you doing? I'm about holistic. People say homeopathic stuff don't work. Yes, it does. You got to learn how to attune yourself with that. Same thing with using herbs for your magic. You have to learn how to attune yourself to that frequency, and then you get it going. When I went into my spiritual shop that I go get my herbs at, the man, when he's filling up his containers and stuff, he plays this music. And I'm like, what the hell? And I kind of got a backdrop of why he does that. And I'm like, see what I mean? People just think that you just go buy herbs and, oh, I can just go to any store and get that. I wonder, do Safeway sync to their herbs? You know what I mean? I wonder if they cleanse it. Do they, like, girl, no. All that shit matters. So, like I said, you have to tune yourself. And I didn't feel shit. When I got my other surgeries, I didn't feel a motherfucking thing. I took shit as a precaution, like hydrocodone, just in case. But that shit has put me to sleep because I don't pop pills like that. I don't do Tylenol. I don't do Advil. I don't do no type of medicine. I go for natural stuff first. And usually that gets it all to where I don't have to go to the medicine. Because I know what it takes. When you do herbs, you got to stay away from metal, anything that's going to stop frequency, shut off frequency, and you got to stay away from sugars. So you can't be popping homeopathic pills while you're drinking, soda or Kool-Aid or, anything like that. That sugar, that processed sugar kills the herbs or the frequency in those herbs. So you need to be pure. Water, also cleanse yourself out. A lot of people take pills, they do diet changes and all that good stuff. It doesn't work for you because you're just going into it. Before you do any type of diet, you have to cleanse your body out because you got probably 8 pounds of shit in your stomach that's just decaying there. You got to clean all that out first, and then your intestines could absorb the nutrients from the new food you're putting in it. Same thing with anything. That's why your doctor told you when you go to surgeries, stay away from this, and that. Blood thinners, They give you a whole list for you to go do any procedure that cuts your body open. They say stay away from this, and that. Do a deep fast. Drink that water that opens your body up, that relaxes everything, that keeps everything functioning. Flush out the old shit. And then when you do that new shit, bitch, you feel it. You're like, damn, I only been on that for 1 day, 1 week. Telling y'all, it works. It works. But fuck Western Dental. Fuck them. Mint Dental, they lifted my feeling. I had to get it replaced. Never again. There you go. Ooh, I don't play with my teeth, honey. I don't play with my teeth. I don't let nobody touch. Only people to touch my face is a licensed and certified motherfucking dermatologist and laser hair removing tech, honey. And they're RNs and LVNs. I don't let amateur people do anything on my body. And when it comes to, like I said, skin, hair, and motherfucking dental, because bitch, your mouth is everything. You can die from blood clots in your mouth. People don't know neither. People have died from dental work because you're trying to be cheap. And even if that, maybe you can't afford it. But either way, you want to make sure that you take care of that. Heart problems, heart disease, diabetes, that's all linked to teeth. I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of shit. Look it up. You have points of energy in your body, and your mouth is definitely a powerful source. Everything you consume is via the mouth. Now, you can also go up through the anal cavity too. Yes, if you don't know, you could. People have taken pills through the anus to get into their bloodstream faster, but your mouth is everything. So, bitch, I be damned, I'm going to go to someone cheap to do some fucking dental work or anything on mouth. Get your tongue pierced. Go to a good piercer. Keep your tongue ring sterile. People talk about me keeping the same tongue ring. I sure do, but I clean it. For one, for two, I watch what goes in my mouth. If I don't want it on me, I definitely don't want it in me, and vice versa. If I don't want it in me, I definitely don't want it on me. Who you doing? Yes, it is. The teeth are connected to nerves in the brain. Yes, it is. Yes, honey. Come on, Cornelia. Yes. They also use new dentists that don't have much experience, so cheaper. Yes, you're right, Tracy Brown. Yes. Western Dental, all these dental places that are really, really cheap and everybody guaranteed dental work. They have people that are dental hygienists or people that went to school for 9 months of dental work doing your teeth. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. Honey, I need somebody experienced. You're not going to be no dummy. You're not going to treat me as some fucking dummy. And you fuck up my tooth, I'm done. The fuck I look like, girl. I remember my sister-in-law went to one of these dental places. I don't remember the name of the dental place. I do, but I'm not going to say it. She went to the dental place. I remember they gave her like all these pain meds. And I was like, girl, for a dental cleaning, you need pain meds? Girl, bye. And I know people that got their teeth pulled and the next day they were cool. And so I'm like, honey, you got money to be on the internet. You got money to do that, bitch. You got money to save up and get some real stuff done. It doesn't hurt. Money add up. You put $1 a week up, honey, you figure out how much money you'll have. Let me stop. An ear pain is a sign of dental. Yes, that's true. Yep. Turmeric works wonders. No sugar turmeric. You also have your little in echinacea and golden seal, honey. Coffee does it too. Speaking of vitamins, my vitamin is open right now. But yeah, tooth pain, all that good stuff, honey. Headaches could be too. People are like, I got a headache, let me pop an Advil. Honey, that could be some dental stuff there too. I'm telling you. Get your dental energy. This is why two things happen with people when you do magic. Dental work and hair. You know why? Because these two things deal with nerves. These two things deals with energy points. With that being said, two things go when energy is sent to you or energy backfire, bitch. You have hair problems. We're talking about spiritual people. You got hair problems and you have dental problems. Tooth being cracked, tooth loosening up, gingivitis, all this shit all of a sudden it's happening while you're doing spiritual work. Girl, bye. And some people don't even eat candy like that. So your shit should not be fucked up like that. And I eat candy, bitch. I still got good teeth, bitch. I'm about to pop some candy before I go to bed now. Okay, hello. Bitch, please. You got to get that prayer. I'm telling y'all, protect yourself, honey. Motherfuckers be coming for that jugular, honey. So I got my neck wrap now. I got my hair wrap and my neck wrap, honey. Motherfuckers be coming. Yeah. Energy's been thrown, honey. Motherfuckers think certain people are getting that tea, bitch. Not over here. Not over here, sis. We're not getting out over here, girl. Girl, we cleansed her. We fast, girl. We fed those demons, baby. Try again. Yeah. You know who stepped in. Girl, bye. They all connected. Fuck her. Fuck that old bobblehead looking bitch. Fuck her. Anyway, y'all, let me go to bed. Oh, God, Jay, oral hygiene. See, that's how I'm getting sleepy. Oil hygiene. Oral hygiene is number one for me. You know, if honey, halitosis, you could do halitosis with calming down the intestinal tract, the gastrointestinal tract. Honey, yes, aloe vera motherfucker will get that shit right together. No tea, no shade, bitch. Halitosis, honey, okay? Girl, bye. Get that shit cooled down. Coconut oil, girl, bye. I smell that breath. If that breath is kicking, honey, I can't. That's why I don't kiss people neither. I don't kiss people. Your mouth could be very acidic or very alkalinized. I'm not letting somebody with an acidic mouth kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't do that. People, can I kiss? You kiss the cheek, bitch, because I break out there. I could just get some tea tree oil and some eucalyptus and just rub that out. Bitch is gone in a day. You know what I mean? If you kiss here, bitch, you messing up my taste buds. You gonna mess up my girl. I can't. There's a lot of stuff you gonna mess up with that mouth. We don't do that. Well, I'll kiss you on the lips. Bitch, I gotta kiss myself with those lips. Some people say they gotta kiss their babies with those lips. I don't kiss the baby. I kiss myself with my lips, bitch. Honey, you kiss my lips, then when I go kiss myself, bitch, then girl, bye. Fuck, I look like, bitch, you better go, girl, bye. People just be so adamant about kissing too. Like, bitch, I don't know you like that. You know, going to the club, kissing random people. You look good, mama. Honey, it takes like 7 days for you to get a kiss of me. And some people don't even get, bitch, I've known guys for a year that we've never kissed at all. Like, no tea, no shade. I don't know where your mouth been. People be sharing foods with each other, homeboys sharing food with each other. You know what I mean? Like blunts being shared and shit. Just oh, motherfuckers eating dirty asses, dirty pussies, sucking on dirty penises. It's just like, yeah, bitch, it takes 30 days to get that shit up out of your motherfucking mouth. I don't care how many times you brush your teeth and wash your fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't want that. I know where my mouth been, so I feel okay with only dealing with my mouth. I don't share food. I don't share drinks. I don't, ma'am. No, ma'am. Get my own straw, baby. I don't do that. Back in the day, we talked about backwash. I didn't share food because people backwashed or drinks. I didn't share beverages because people would drink that. You want some? You look at the bottom, you see the food floating around. Bitch, no thanks. Then I got older. I said, wait a minute, grown women and grown men be kissing other people. They don't brush their teeth. They kiss people. They do nasty shit to eat. They suck. They do all that. Some people got weird ass fetishes. I don't know what they've been doing. They could have been sucking on pigs' feet. And that's like to a lot of people eat pig feet. I don't want no pig nothing near me at all. I don't want no pig near me. So I'm just like, bitch, what I look like kissing on a pig mouth? If I don't eat it, what I look like kissing up on that? Motherfucker sucked somebody's toes 2 weeks ago and the bitch had a bunion. And that was his weird ass fetish. Motherfuckers also like animals. I don't do that shit, honey. That's another reason why I don't kiss people and just lay with anybody. You're into bestiality and all that, honey. There's a spirit over that. That is that girl. That is unclean. Humans are humans. Animals are animals, honey. I don't care what they act like with that. Bitch, that's just nasty. You got men out here liking little girls. You got little women liking little boys. Bitch, I don't want that energy. Nowhere on me. No thanks. Keep those demons to yourself. So that's why I don't kiss. That's really an exchange of energy too when you're kissing. Letting people lick and suck on you. I'm telling you, bitch, I don't care what nobody say. I've lived a sex working life, but I've never sucked on anybody and let them suck on me. Bitch, I don't do that shit. No thanks. You can fantasize about that. And when I go do my cleansing work, I know to cut that shit off. But outside of that, bitch, you ain't getting none of this, girl. This is girl. I'm a spiritual version, girl. Only a few people got to get some of this energy in its rawest form. You know what I mean? In its rawest form, girl. Girl, you ain't bag. You ain't fucking me up, honey. I still got the skin of a newborn. Who you doing? Yes, honey. That's right. The worst of drinking off your girl's pop and getting bits of. See, that's nasty. Come on, Tasha. I know that's right, Tasha. How you doing, Tasha? Tasha, where you been at? Yes, honey. Listen, you need this, honey. Jay, I consume cinnamon so much that I taste like cinnamon. Like, I'm not even saying that to say that. Like, cinnamon is an everyday part of my life and has been for at least 10 years. Cinnamon is everything. I love cinnamon scents. I love the way it tastes. I love the way it feels. I love the energy from it. It will definitely warm your ass up, though. I used to wear cinnamon makeup too, by the way. I used to put cinnamon on powder on and do. I should do a tutorial on that to show y'all how to use natural herbs as makeup and all that. I used to put cinnamon on my face, y'all. I kid y'all not, y'all. As a translucent powder, take that cinnamon up. Somebody was like, you should blend that with some allspice. But the allspice on, bitch, I looked like my face was gray and ashy. I was like, bitch, I'm not that dark. Took that cinnamon, popped it on, went around, honey. That shit blended in. They were like, oh my God, what makeup you wearing? Cinnamon and Milani. They're like, cinnamon and Milani? Milani got a shade of cinnamon? No. I would make spiced almond with caramel when I wear Milani makeup, but I would put that down as a cream first because the cream would get all melty and shit. Then I take that cinnamon and it looks so good. They'd be like, damn, you got good skin. I'm like, thank you, honey. But it's Milani and cinnamon. See, I preserve. See, the skin you have as a teenager, you inherited in your 20s. The skin you had in your 20s, you inherited in your 30s. The skin you have in your 30s, you inherited into your 40s. The skin you have in your 40s, you inherited into your 50s. And just keep going. That's like have 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds out there that look so good because they kept that skin up. That's your biggest investment, honey. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I want to keep my skin, honey. Hmm. I want to be 80 years old looking like I'm 40 still. I want to keep my kids. I want to keep my genes nice and good for my children. So when I have children, honey, they'll say, "That's my sister." I'm like, "Yes, those are my sisters and brothers, honey." Let me stop. Does he like puppy snacks like the fake bacon? No, he don't. Anubis doesn't like anything fake. He doesn't like anything fake at all. And he'll know. There's a Mexican restaurant around here. I won't say their name because they might find this channel. And their food is not real Mexican food at all. And people say it's real Mexican. No, it's not, right? So Anubis, I brought him home a chicken enchilada from them, right? So the enchilada had like the gravy on it. You know, they fixed it up. I said, let me see if my dog ate. If he eats it, I know it's real. Brought that plate home, y'all. Baby smelling. He's smelling. I said, when I come back, he gonna have that plate gone. Y'all, when I got back, why was that food still in that platter? This was like 2 months ago, right? So we went to a place, like maybe I want to say this past weekend. A lady was like, "You just came from out of there." I said, "No, I don't eat that food." I said, "I came right here to this beauty supply place." And she's all like, "Oh my God, that's so crazy that you say that because blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't eat that food, blah, blah, blah." And she's like, "Me neither." Now, this comes from someone who's actual Mexican American who still got family in Mexico. She said, "That food is not Mexican food. I don't know what that is." I said, "I know. I don't know if that's Americanized Mexican food. I don't know if there's mother. Hey, oh, you mother, you mother, you mother. Get out, get out, get out my, get out, get out my fucking room, bitch. Die, you, bitch. What's wrong with you? You don't lost your fucking mind. Y'all, I'm gonna fuck this dog up. He was on this damn shelf over here with all my damn crystals and shit on it, knocking that shit down. You broke some, bitch. I'm breaking that ass. I'm breaking that fucking ass. You broke some, bitch. I'm breaking that ass. You show that ass off. What you had? You had some sugar? You had some fucking sugar? Huh? You had some fucking sugar, bitch? Huh? You had some fucking sugar? Huh? You had some fucking sugar, bitch. Get out my room. I don't give a fuck. You gotta go. Get out. Get out my room. Get out my room. Get out. You gotta go. Get out. Get up off me. Don't you be on me growling at me, bitch. Don't be. You don't run this. I don't care. You don't act a fool. Every time I'm on YouTube, you act a fool. Why? This is how y'all seen how he really act. This how this motherfucker really act right here. Y'all see this motherfucker? If you broke those crystals, I'm breaking your booty tonight. You hear me? I'm whooping that ass. Bruh. Anyway. He got a little bit of attitude. His birthday coming up. I'm building a doghouse for the outside, y'all. He gonna be outside. His birthday coming up, y'all. He's gonna be an outdoor dog come his birthday. He gonna be an outside dog, bitch. He ain't being an inside dog house no more. I found a new religion, honey, and we can't let no dog be inside our house, honey. They're unclean. He gonna be an outside dog, bitch, come his birthday, y'all. He getting the house built, y'all. He gonna be right there outside, y'all. He won't be in here no more, bitch. Watch. He ain't gonna be in here no more. Bitch fucking shit up like he ruining shit, bitch. The fuck? Acting like he a project dog. Bitch, you ain't no fucking project dog. What the fuck is wrong with you? Telling you, he gonna get his ass whooped. He crazy. Hey, M. Jones, how you doing? Yes, honey, take it. Come on, that's right. Come on. Okay, come on, Tasha. Tasha, you better keep those teeth too, honey. Yes. What tutorial you want to see, Cornelia? Yes, floss, rinse, and brush after every meal. Come on, Tasha. Well, Tasha, what I try to do, Tasha, because sometimes you be hitting on that road, so you can't really brush your teeth. They'll be like, "Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?" What I do is, Tasha, there's another mouthwash that I use too. Matter of fact, hold on. I take this mouthwash with me, and I use it. I use this mouthwash everywhere I go. You know, it's in my bag right now. Hold on. This is always. It's by The Natural Dentist. See this right here? And I add my own cloves oil into it, and I add my own aloe vera juice into it as well. And what I do is, this is peppermint twist, and after every meal, I just take it and I swish it around. I'm telling you, your mouth. I'm telling y'all, you will feel so good when that dental hygiene is up, you know. But brushing, I've done that before, and people are like, "Bitch, are you crazy? Bitch, you brought your own toothbrush?" No, I didn't. But I definitely bring my own mouthwash. And I love about this activated charcoal one because it's actually black. And let me see. It's actually black. You see that? It's real activated charcoal. Y'all see that? Ooh. Ooh. Let me see. Damn, I can't show y'all. I'm gonna have to put it into a glass and show y'all. Like, it's real activated charcoal. And you want to be careful because you can actually overdose on charcoal too. People don't know that. Activated charcoal you can actually overdose on, as any mineral. So you don't want to fuck yourself over. Okay. So you don't want to swallow that. Rinse out and spit it out. Come on. You know that, Tasha. Come on. Yes, come on, Tasha. Yes, I love that rinse. It doesn't dry your mouth out. It gives the moisture. Even the new toothpaste I use, I bought some aloe vera. I think it's called Dental Gel. It has vitamin C in it. It has aloe vera. It has golden seal. It has like four other things in it, but it keeps your dental nice and fresh. I'm telling you, I like to do this from time to time. I feel something on it, bitch. I gotta go brush it. What? Show this again. This is called Hello. Hello. It has 0 dyes. 0 dyes. You see that? Mm-hmm. And it says it moisturizes your mouth. A lot of people don't know this neither. Dry mouth leads to cavities too. Your saliva naturally kills bacteria. This is why when you get hungry, well, that's one of the reasons you salivate. But anyway, you prepare your palate to break things down, but your saliva breaks things down. So this actually helps to keep it moist. A lot of people are like, I got dry mouth. Yeah, honey, that's all you do is fucked up. Even going into the dental work or the stuff that make people have dry mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all, look at the Jade Emperor, honey. Isn't that gorgeous? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Which one? It's called The Natural Dentist. Ooh. Ooh, Tasha, honey. I got some teas in my eye. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Come on, they are. Marijuana give you dry mouth too. Ah, yes. I bought a 5-pack at Walmart to change our toothbrush every 3 weeks. Yes, come on, honey. That's all I do too. Yeah, people be like 3 months. No, honey. No. Your toothbrush should be changed very often. I try to buy a new toothbrush every month. Like for real, because you can feel when it's clean and when it's not. So I try to really replace it every month. Sometimes twice in a month. Depends on what I'm feeling, what I'm tasting. You know, it is what it is. Yes. What is it called? Come on, Tasha, you crazy. Okay, that's right. BCL is not of you and your name. Listen, you got animal DNA, but you are not into having sex with no damn animals, honey. You might have your distant ancestors. Like I said, my distant ancestor was canines, but that don't mean I'm trying to fuck a damn canine, honey. Okay, honey, I like human penis, honey. There's so much human penis out there. You get bored of human penis, you got a human vagina. Come on, let's talk about it. You get so bored, even oh, I'm just so bored. I think I want to try kids. Like, girl, you got so many grown men and women out there, bitch. Like, ooh. And I know even nowadays, people still are so focused on. Somebody said, I'd rather have a gangster son than a gay son. Or I'd rather have a son who's getting pussy regardless of the age than to have a son who's getting dick. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, that's some weird shit. There's so much grown penis out there, so much grown vagina, and they're willing to give it. Have fun. Let kids stay in where they need to. Cause like, ooh, girl, just I'm not even talking about that. Cause shit like that make me want to just go get my pocket knife. Ooh, I got a new pocket knife too, y'all. Ooh, a Femme Fatale brand. Ooh, y'all. It make me want to get some good old hot cayenne pepper and some cinnamon oil. Bitch, try to burn somebody up good. Fill it up with something, honey. He think he coming to get some of that good. And he's like, oh my God, I gotta try some of that. He go stick it in, bitch. That shit start burning. Bitch. Ooh. Let me stop. Anyway. Come on, Rhea. How you doing? Yes, come on, Rhea. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I had it on. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Come on, Rhea. How you doing? How you doing, Rose? How you doing? Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. What's going on with the blood moon? These injuries coming in strong. Well, believe it or not, Rico, the energy that is coming through on this moon is the same energies that happened a few hundred years back. And we won't go into no specifics on that, but it's the same energy. And the last time it happened, a lot of motherfuckers got put to sleep, and some of these motherfuckers are descendants of those motherfuckers. And during that time, a lot of motherfuckers got awakened, and they actually activated. And some of us are the descendants of those motherfuckers. Like I said, the same energy that nothing is new under the sun, and it's the exact same shit that happened. And this while this new shit is coming out to distract you. I always talk about this. DID, there's one thing I want to talk about because there's two things, okay? Because I noticed this. Me being transgender, one thing I've noticed is people like me were not accepted, like, we'll say 20 years ago, we'll say 90, 98, 99. There was a lot of trans people murdered, like murdered 95 to 99. We'll just say that. We'll say 99 to 2001. Now all of a sudden, there's something that I'm seeing where it's being accepted, but there's things being attached onto it, like pedophilia, like a whole bunch of stuff, which I won't even go into that. But I was watching a video, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and I saw this guy who had on full face of makeup, lashes. He even got laser because without makeup, there's nothing there, right? He get laser. He wears makeup, full lashes, a wig. He wear nails. He wear a bodysuit too to make him look like he's curvy. No tea, no shade. Okay, that's sickening. But before the cameras even start going, he was like, before we get into this, I want to say, I do not answer to her. I answer to him. And that's what I prefer to be called as he. And he said, I just put on clothes and makeup because I like to be a pretty boy. Now, in my mind, I grew up with a lot of pretty boys. In fact, when I first came out as being trans, because of course, I always knew who I am, but when I told the world I was trans, a lot of people that were around me were pretty boys. They were men who carried themselves as men,
like pretty boys, like a beard and a mustache lined up, nice body. They were dressed to a T. Express men. They wore, Dolce & Gabbana, Boss. Like that is a pretty boy. Nowadays, a pretty boy is actually what they're putting out there as being a pretty boy is a man who puts on women's clothing and say, this is not who I am, but this is who I am. So I got confusion from that. But I was even talking about this with my friend. That individual is manufactured because even the fact is that by them being put out there on that platform, the way they are being put out there, I'm like, they're manufactured. They're not really someone who is going through a trans experience. They're not someone who was born, hardwire or hard body, the opposite sex of what they were born physically. Like me, I always knew I was different. I always felt different. Like even growing up, before I even knew what a boy or a girl was, I got into fight with people about who I was, even to the point to where for a little part of my life, I did not identify as being male or female. I just said me. I'm me. That's it. Because people had a hard time believing what I was. I don't know if that's a boy or a girl. Even like sixth grade and stuff. I don't know if that's a boy or a girl. I didn't know if that's a boy. So I didn't want to be identified as a boy or a girl. Just call me by my name because that's who I am. And then, of course, I knew that was also the enemy, too, because that energy that goes up against you wants you to just be whatever. Well, call me them, they, and there. That's what that them, they, and there bullshit come from. That's also deceiving. That's also some demonic spirits there. But with that being said, that is a distraction to take off of people like me who really have a challenge being who they are in this world. It's a distraction. Going even into like the shit that you're seeing on YouTube. All the shit is to distract you because there's an awakening taking place and people that are coming up to say, this is who I am and I'm a reincarnation of this. I was put out here to teach tolerance. You got motherfuckers that are manufactured to fool you and to think that they're here to teach tolerance, but they're not. That is confusion. There's something called the spirit of confusion. There's something called spirit of discernment too, and that helps you get over that. You know when there's someone who's a real motherfucking spiritualist. You know when there's somebody who's a real motherfucking transgender. You know there's somebody who's really doing some shit. You know this. But there's a lot of manufactured people out there that are purposely created to fool people. And because they're going above and beyond to prove a point, it's, well, they got to be real because if you're real, then you'll be doing it. No, baby, that's what a man who thinks that he's a woman would do. When a woman who knows she's a woman, but just so happens she was born a male anatomically, she don't have to try as hard to be a woman. And that's me. I don't have to go above and beyond and try to be a woman, bitch, because like I said, I don't purposely fool people, but I can walk into a room, bitch, and nobody identify me as being transgender. I don't have to go in there glitz, glam, and all dolled up. But people are like, well, if you're really trans, when you put on your makeup, you'll be artistic with it. No, honey, that's what cross-dressers do. Drag queens have always been known to be good at what they do when it comes to being on the female illusionist. To me, that's drag queenish. To always want to put makeup on, the lashes on, and above and beyond, and highlighting couture, and honey, big hair, big all that, big, like, girl, that's a little bit of dragish. That's not me. I feel as a woman, I've always identified as that whole other shit, that's not my cup of tea. Going to the ballroom shit, voguing shit out to prove I'm a woman because a panel of judges told you that shit, girl. No, the real woman test, bitch, you actually marrying or dating men who are only into women. That's the real test. You go into neighborhoods where they don't really like trans or gay people and you come out alive. That's the real motherfucking test. Don't sit here and say that you're real on us because you got a trophy or you go to drag shows and they go, honey, you are fierce. Girl, bye. They said that to drag queens. They've been saying that since 19 motherfucking 20s, girl. And drag queens are men who like to dress up in women's clothing for entertainment purposes and or attention. That's how it always been. So going into these manufactured transgender people, that's what it is. It's now making that, well, I'm free. I can express the way, I can do what I want. Yeah, but if you're saying that you're not a man, honey, or you're not a woman, then why are you presenting that way? Because that's what they say too. I don't feel like a woman. I don't want to be a woman. I just like getting dolled up. So if you don't feel like a woman, then why are you dressed like a woman? Where did it go in your mind? What clicked in your mind to make you say, I'm not a woman, I don't want to be one, but I don't mind looking like one? Does that even sound right? That don't sound right to me. But like I said, all this shit is manufactured. So going into this wolf moon and the energies that led up to this starting in 2016, a lot of people has been fooled. And because there is a higher power that rules all things, the dark and the light, the good and the evil, this power has to reveal all things to people to give people with a free will to decide what they want to do. A lot of people have been fooled for years, thousands of years, and they're going to continue to be fooled because they want to be fooled. There are people that have awoken. There's people that will stay awake, and we're always going to see shit for what it is. And like I said, this time around, we're going to go out. We're going to do what we need to do. The motherfuckers who want to be in that fake shit, you can be out there. You do your own thing. Bitch, you'll still be out here. You'll still be trying to get shit that's not important. While the real motherfuckers are somewhere else doing what they're meant to do. You're not put on this earth to deceive people and to trick motherfuckers. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, bitch, move on. But everybody wants to be something, but they don't want to be their own motherfucking selves. And to me, that is the saddest part, is that you sell. That is really selling your soul. Trying to be something that you're not. Trying to present something that you're not. Well, I'm going to present this way because this is what I feel I am. Bitch, you said that's not what you feel like. If putting on wigs and makeup is what you feel like, but yet you said with your mouth, I don't want to be a woman, then what are you trying to be looking like a woman? What are you trying to be putting on that shit? What are you trying to be? If I've always been a spiritualist because I grew up in this, but yet your life said that you've been a peasant or basic ass motherfuckers. Like I said, if you wanted to get a house, you know how to do magic to get a house and to keep a house. If you always knew magic and grew up with magic, bitch, then you would have known what to do to get your money and keep your money right. But you didn't know how to do that because you didn't grow up with that. But now because that's what's going on, once again, manufactured distractions. Now that that's the T, because the fake shit is in, it's, well, let's create distractions. Let's take people's mind off of the natural energies. And people are falling for it. But I'm not falling for that. I've been awake. I've seen things since a teenager. Even before that. People can't fool me. I don't care what you think you're doing. I see right through it because I'm real with myself. And my mom would always say, be real with yourself and you would see the real in other people. You'll be able to call that shit out. I call that spirit of discernment. I have that over me. That's something that I always pray for. That's the major thing I pray for is spirit of discernment. Stay with me so I can see things for what it is. I am 30 years old. I'm here because I have spirit of discernment. I've had so many near-death experiences, people trying to set me up, people trying to take my life, you know, for whatever reason. And because I was conscious enough to say, something ain't right with this. And of course, no, everything is cool. And bam, someone else lose their life. Oh, well, that's kind of odd. That happened to them because that was meant to be. No, bitch. That was supposed to be my motherfucking destiny. That was supposed to be that's what I was supposed to be doing. But I had the common sense and I had the consciousness to say, bitch, something ain't right with this. I'm not going through with it over some damn dick, over some fucking friends. Girl, bye. So it is what it is. But like I said, that's what's going on. This energy that's coming through on the 21st, this blood, full moon, all the stuff, this energy is going to put people to sleep or it's going to wake you up. And how you know you've been awakened this past week, there's things that you're going through right now. And we're talking about energetically. Everyone that I know up until this point, the past week, they've been through physical changes. When your DNA is altered and it starts being manipulated for the better, or you can say the worst as well, but I'm going to say my people are going through it for the better because we can't hold shit down. There's certain things we cannot do. And of course, that's part of the process because things are being tampered with and you're not meant to put it in your body. So the minute you get a smell of that, your body's rejecting that shit, bitch. Don't you put that shit in your body. Going into allergic reaction, I tell people, when you're allergic to something, that means your body already produced those enzymes, which means that you're allergic to that food because your body don't need that food. That's what a food allergy is. This is why people develop food allergies later in life. You could love grapes and tomatoes as a kid, and you become adult, you become allergic to it because your body already has those enzymes in it. So going into anything, so you get food poisoning or, oh, when I smell that, it makes me want to vomit. You don't need it. Your body's telling you don't need that shit. And people don't pay attention to it. They still put it in their body. And this is why they get diseases and their body break down and other shit happen. So like I said, for me and my people, this is why I have to step off of YouTube. There's energy being put out there and certain people are getting that energy and they're catching it heavy. And I said, I don't want that energy, because that energy is meant to shut people down subconsciously, and also on many levels. That's all I'm going to say. I want to put that out there on many levels. And a lot of people are going to be affected by it because, like I said, they're not awakened. They're not motherfucking awakened. They're not awakened. Or they're not attuned. They have not been preparing themselves mentally and spiritually for what is taking place. They've been caught up on other shit. Like, let me go look at this YouTube drama. Let me go. And it's just like, girl, they all connected, girl. They're all brothers, honey. You have motherfuckers that were coming out saying they like penis secretly, and motherfuckers act like they don't. But we looking at you and we're like, girl, you look like a woman. Like, girl, you got motherfuckers saying, that's a nigga. That's a man. She was very manly. Well, bitch, you look like a woman too. You look like a nigga too. That's why you don't got no man. Because if you didn't look like a man, then you would have a man over there. You know, no tea, no shade. You would have a man over. I mean, you would still have a man if you look like a man. But I'm just saying, like, the men who you're into are into feminine women. And that's why you don't have a man. That's why you have all these kids that are not there. Anyway, so like I said, there's a lot of stuff that are put out there to distract people, and they're falling for it. And when people like me, we come forward and we're telling you what is real and what you should be paying attention to. Not all, but most people, this some bullshit. This some bullshit, honey. I already know. Of course, that's what you're going to say. Because you're meant to get it and you're not trying to get it. But like I said, when 2020 come, everybody will motherfucking be held accountable. You had your opportunity. You had the opportunity to see things for what it was. You chose not to for whatever reason. And we could say weak ass DNA. We could say your ancestors bummy as fuck, so you became a bum. We could say that too. And like I said, you have to be held responsible. You made those decisions. Nobody made you do them. Nobody taught you that. And when they did, bitch, you still had a natural built-in system to say something ain't right with this. But you didn't pay attention to that because you don't want to. And that's the thing too. I'm gonna have a little series where I'm gonna be talking with people about certain topics that they flat out said, I did it because I wanted to. Exactly. But you got people that are playing the victim. Well, I did it because I didn't know better. I wasn't taught better. Bullshit. Bullshit, girl. That's how you were sneakily doing it. If you knew it was okay, then you would have did it open and up front. You wouldn't have been sneaky about it. You were being sneaky about it because you knew that it wasn't right. That's what it is. Why? I wasn't taught it wasn't right. Okay, well then why didn't you come out openly and say, hey, I have a habit, and just so you know, I went into Walmart yesterday and I stole. You didn't do that, bitch, because you knew that it was wrong and you wanted to keep it to your fucking self. And like I said before, now you want people to feel sorry for it because the shit is hit your ass 20 times motherfucking hard because, bitch, you got awakened. You have to go through a rites of passage. Just because you think you're a witch don't mean you're a witch. You have to earn your shit. Going into these whole, I'm not really a woman, but I love putting on women's clothes, but don't call me her because I'm really a man. You didn't earn your rites of passage. You didn't go through nothing that changed yourself. You didn't go through anything that tested your mental state. Even going into transgenders out there who are getting surgery, the bottom surgery, and they're committing suicide. It's a very high rate because they were not really what they say they are. Something happened in their life to make them think that's what they were or what they are. And something happened once that change actually happened. They did not go through that. They didn't take their time. A lot of transgenders that are post-op become post-op when they get older because they grew into that woman hood, that woman statues. But like I said, some people, honey, they transition when they 15, 21, they got a sex change. 23, honey, they committed suicide. And it's just like, girl, because that's not how it's meant to be. That's not how it's meant to be. That's not how it's meant to be, honey. You're meant to be who you are. You're meant to go through what you're going through. And then you earn your stripes. Being a spiritualist, you earn your stripes. But you go through tests. You're going to sit here and say you're a king and a queen, but yet you didn't earn those titles. Oh, well, I'm black. I'm a queen. I'm black. I'm a king. My ancestors were enslaved and I'm here, so that means I'm royalty. Girl, bye. You got to go through something to make it through that to say, bitch, I'm royalty. I was faced with the opportunity to get $25,000 the legal way, and I said I can't do it because my ancestors, my strong DNA won't let me do that. I'm a motherfucking queen. I was tested with the fact that 1 month I didn't have food, I didn't have groceries, I didn't have money to get no food. And I doubted my spirits. I doubted my ancestors. I said, bitch, I'm gonna go steal it. I got caught stealing, bitch, but I'm still a motherfucking queen. Girl, bye. Bitch, you're a peasant. And that's why you thought like that. You thought like a fucking animal because that's what you are. You have a animal instinct that's called the lower self, your root chakra, fight or flight. You thought like a fucking animal. Whatever DNA it is, pork DNA, pig DNA, monkey DNA, whatever DNA you got, bitch. You thought like the animal instinct, bitch, and that's why you got fucked up. So you're not a king or you're not a fucking queen, girl. Because you would have knew what you were. Something would have happened. You would have said, bitch, if it's really meant for me to go through this, is my ancestors putting me through this for a reason to make me stronger? Because now I know what it's like to be on that. I know what it's like to be on that edge. Did my ancestors put me through that for a reason? You know, even going into this, like me and my friend was talking about this today. I'm gonna be done because I need to go to bed, y'all. We were talking about depression and stuff. And I'm like, I've never been depressed, but I've been there. And I don't judge people who go through that stuff because I've been there. Like I said, being a teenager, I was suicidal. I attempted to commit suicide many times. It did not work. Because that was spirit coming in saying, bitch, it's not meant for that to happen. That's not meant for you to do that. What you're going through is for you. And as I said too, your ancestors will always come in and stop things from happening. If you sit here and say, I think I'm going to go rob a bank tomorrow, your ancestors going to work some shit out so where you're not able to do that, for you to sit back and think about, bitch, wait a minute, it's not meant for me to do that because I can do this, that. And then bam, you go the other way. But anyway, one of the people I know, when they died 3 years ago, for 5 months, I was in a complete dark area. And that's why when I lost my sister last year, I didn't want to be there. I gave myself time to mourn, to grieve it out, but I did not like that feeling. Because during that time when that person passed on, for those 5 months, I don't even remember what I did for those 5 months. Like those whole 5 months, I was in a void. I didn't think about nothing outside of that void. It was darkness. Every day, ideas of drugs was coming up. Ideas of trying stupid shit, doing stupid shit was coming up. I did not see the light, sort of say. And I felt myself slowly spiral down. And I know we talk about this, but like I said, me and my friend, we talk about this regularly. But I felt myself spiral down. And no one got me out of that. No one could have got me out of that. Even going to see a therapist, that did not help. Hanging out with best friends, people I loved, that did not help. I still felt like I was drowning. That feeling was awful. It was horrible. So coming out of that, I said, I'll never want to go there again. And I know that losing people that are close to you, it could put you in a certain space, and there could be anything traumatic. But either way, so people, like I said, that go through that stuff, I know that they have to get out of that on their own. And the only thing that people like us could do is just offer them support and to give them insight and say, you're going to come out of this, but you have to come out of this. And I believe that with anything, even with addiction. I think when people actually get to the point of being addicted to something, I think they really, 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 really hit that dark spot. They hit that dark place. And the only people that can get them out of that is themselves. And like I said, therapy is not going to help them. Being a rehabilitator is not going to help them. If they still want to be there, they're still going to be there. So you have to let them know it's going to be okay. You're going to come out, because I've been there. A lot of people have never been there. Like I said, I've been there. I've been there. And it's a very dark, creepy place. It's not just a thought. It's actually, you feel it. It's a feeling. The only thing I can describe to you is you being in a dark room and there's nothing there. No sound, no light, nothing, just being in there. And then you just start seeing all the dark shit. You start thinking about drugs, and I don't do drugs. I never thought about doing drugs. And that's how I knew something was going on with me mentally. I'm like, I'm being affected by this energy negatively. And that's when I knew, like, it was myself fighting with some other energy for those 5 months. And towards the end of that, when I got up out of that, I just remember feeling like I was propelled, like something pulled me out of something. And I'm like, whoa. And honestly, that's what made me become really, really spiritual. Like I was always spiritual, but that made me become really spiritual to say, bitch, this is my life. So even going into this YouTube shit, when I see people out here that have made fucked up decisions because they wanted to make these decisions, and they still make fucked up decisions, and they expect people to throw a sympathy party for them. That's not going to happen because we're all thrown tests. What make you victorious is how you answer those tests, how you pass those fucking tests. That's what makes you a fucking king and a queen. Not because you feel privileged, because I'm straight and I'm black. That doesn't mean shit, bitch. Because even in Africa, there's some parts of Africa that don't like your black ass. So, bitch, you're not accepted anywhere if you're a weak ass motherfucker. Okay? Just being totally real. What have you done to get there? I have a new look on life because of the shit I've been through. And I didn't say, like I said, it's not a weak way. Oh, my life is so horrible. Let me drink it away. So, let me snort. Let me pop it. Oh, my God. That's what weak motherfuckers do. Weak people do that. Strong people go through that shit and they snap up out of that. They snap out of that. They say, bitch, I know this better out there. I know I'm meant to come up out of this. And something come in. We could call it our higher self. We call it our ancestors. But something come in and get you out and say, bitch, you don't need those. You don't need those drugs. That's what I say. Ain't nobody out here defending no ganja witches or no witches that love to smoke pot and shit, but motherfuckers that are still down there in their lower self. You don't need that shit to manifest nothing. You don't need that shit to become anything. You don't need nothing for that shit, girl. None of that. You wasn't born with marijuana. You ain't gonna die with it. So to sit here and say, I need that to get by. Girl, bye. Everything that you got, everything that you need is already within inside of you. Everything you need to survive life is within you. This is where meditation come in. You close your eyes, shut your mouth, shut out anything that's outside of yourself, bitch, and you go within. Things will start becoming natural to you. You start seeing things. You start feeling things. You'll be able to tap into energies. You'll say, something ain't right here. But meditation is very important. And people get hung up over that. Well, how do I meditate? There's not a right and a wrong way to meditate. It's just about shutting things out and going within. People meditate by closing their eyes and focusing on their heartbeat. Because that's the easiest thing to do. Just focus on that. And as you're focusing on that, where's it taking you? Because I know when I was going through my self-healing, I would focus on a whole bunch of stuff, like my thoughts, or even when I wasn't trying to focus on my thoughts. Sometimes I'll start thinking about other people. I'll start thinking about my breathing. What does that feel like? What does that sound like? And things started coming up for me, and things started just pouring out. And I saw like, oh my God, this is why I've been so stuck. Oh my God, these past 6 months, things just start becoming so clear to me. But people are looking for stuff that is within you already. And that's why I would say, don't get caught up in motherfuckers and say, I can save you when they can't save their own motherfucking self. Bitch, there's no way you can sit and tell me that you've always been connected to magic. And you've always had the ability to conjure or to evoke and invoke energy when your life says the opposite. When energy rises, energy has to meet that energy. And when you are a strong, powerful being, when that negative energy rises up, bitch, you know how to slay the fuck out that shit. Motherfuckers talk about slaying wigs and makeup before they talk about slaying demons and their lower self. They talk about slaying wigs and makeup and, how much dick they got, how, if they got a man or not. Don't even love their fuck stuff. They brag about the fucking man they got. Bitch, you don't even love your damn self. And we see it. That's why you so happy to get my man. When's the last time you talk about yourself like that? I've yet to see that. I've yet to see you talk about how happy you are to be with yourself. How privileged or how great you feel that your ancestors chose you to be here at this point in time to carry on their torch. I've yet to hear that. I've yet to hear you talk about how you enjoy being single and you enjoy waking up to yourself and going to bed to yourself and you love spending time. So I've yet to see that. But yeah, you're bragging about things that are external that you're not taking with you when you go. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, these are all needed to create a support system for you. But when you start sacrificing yourself for other people, then bitch, you got a motherfucking problem. Because bitch, when I go, I'm going. I'm not taking nobody with me. It's good to help people along the way. because they will help you along the way. But to really be like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna lay it all down to be with somebody else, girl, bye, that ain't gonna happen over here. But anyway, that's how I feel. So going into that moon, the energy, there's energies that are like this that have been coming out, that are gonna continue to come out. And as they come, motherfuckers like me, bitch, we waiting with our motherfucking empty baskets, bitch. We're here to collect. What's that? What's that moon? You're bringing the tea? But motherfuckers who ain't into that, oh, it's just another full moon. Oh, it's just another lunar moon. Oh, another lunar eclipse. Oh, yeah, it's just another day. Oh, okay. Okay, bitch. We're going to see what you be saying next year and the years to come after that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, honey. We'll see about the offspring that comes from you and what you do for those of you who have children or who could have children. We'll see what's in store for you and what exactly you have stored up. We'll see. Because people like me would sit back watching. I know I'm already watching. Because you're seeing the shit fall apart now. And it's like, bitch, this don't even seem real. From the president to the shit that you see on these fucking TVs and YouTube. It's like, this shit is not even fucking real, bitch. What the fuck is going on? This is the fucking joke, bitch. Ashton Kutcher, where you at? Punked. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Crazy. Yes, Rhea, very. Come on, Tasha. Come on. It is. Manufactured distractions. Come on, Oriel. Come on, Oriel. How you doing? Yes. Going through greater and better. Yes, it's pushing you to better. Come on, Rico. Hey, Rico, I got your email, honey. Come on. I don't need milk yet. I had 3 baby cups with 2 brownies this morning for the win. Come on. Come on, M. Jones. How you doing? People need to mind their business. Don't major at the minor, nor minor in the major. Come on, Tasha. Yes, trying to break those generational. You got to. Come on, Mina. You got to. You got to. Come on, Cornelia. Ancestors, yes. Yes, honey. Yes. Come on, Tracy. I've been there, Mystic. Yes, same here. Yep, Tracy, I've been there too. And you know what? I think about that. I really do. Think about my past. It gets me emotional. And it gets me emotional thinking about what could have been and even like where I've come from and where I've become, what I have become. Like there's a lot of stuff, like I said, that I don't bring on YouTube. I don't talk about on YouTube that I'm blessed with. And people who knows me know a lot of what I talk about. And they're like, this is why you are the way you are. Yes. Because even to think about 7 years ago, my life was nothing like what it's like 7 years ago. 7 years ago, even 5 years ago. But when I made a conscious decision to make a difference and to make people uncomfortable, I knew I was hitting something. I said, bitch, I know. I know something is about to go down. And that's what made me, like I said, go into spirit 100%. 100%. So I give praises to my ancestors, all of my ancestors. My great-great-grandfather, and I always tell y'all, when people be like, don't, be careful what ancestor you call out to, because you could have an ancestor that was a serial killer. Bitch, you're an ancestor serial killer, you're a serial killer. Because that is your DNA, that is your blood. And what energy come from you because you're in charge now. You're the living. You're here. They're in a whole nother realm. You're in control. How you're projecting, what you're projecting, those are the energies that are going to come around you. If you're meant to be a boss bitch or you're meant to be a leader, the ancestors who were powerful people who led people are going to come forward and give you insight and protect you and make you whole. So like I said, I give praise to my ancestors regardless of what I do. I don't care what nobody say. Everything of who I am, I respect it and I love it. I'm a multiracial individual. I have ancestry from many parts of the world and I know them directly. I will never, ever just accept one or just talk about one side because I appear to be that side more than the rest. My ancestors, all of them, fought to get where they were. And they've made it possible for me to be here. because they could have did shit to end of their life. They could have did a whole bunch of shit like some other people. But so like I said, it is what it is. They fought for their lives. They fought to get where they got, regardless of what time or what era. Because even thinking about now, you guys, you're here, same way. Your ancestors endured a lot of stuff. They endured a lot of stuff. The Great Depression, going through without no water, droughts, famine. Your ancestors survived that shit. So that's what you should be appreciative of, honestly. All the other shit, like I said, does not matter. Whether you're gay, straight, oh, bitch, that don't matter, honey. You're here for a purpose, and you should find out what that purpose is, and you should live every single day thinking about that. What am I doing to take me to that direction? What am I doing to take me to that direction? Because they did not fight for you to be a bum. And a lot of people do that. And they're disgracing their own ancestors. They talk about other people being disgraced. Girl, bye. When you're blessed and highly favored by your ancestry, bitch, they open up doors and they keep things moving for you. When you become stagnant, you fall back. Then you know your ancestors ain't that damn proud. Something that you're doing, they're not proud of. And that's why you're going through the shit you're going through. You can sit here all day and, well, I'm only going through that because, girl, bye. God didn't put you that, girl. You have energies that made it possible for you to be here. God is one of them. And you're taking advantage of that. You're taking advantage of that opportunity. You're not being the person you should be. That's why shit is going down with you. So like I said, my ancestors have been there and I love my ancestors and I will forever honor them. And my children, when I have kids, they're going to be taught the same thing. Respect and honor your ancestors. You know, and like I said, going into that, I've been there eating potatoes, eating top ramen noodles, even going to bed some nights without no damn food, taking showers in cold water, having no electricity. I've been there. And now looking back, I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I made it through that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy to think about that. I don't know how I got through that and how I stayed there. You know, like how I managed to stay sane during that time. And it's because I'm no longer there. So I'm looking back like, damn, girl, I remember when money was tight. Girl, I remember when, oh, I got to buy this and I couldn't even buy that because money was tight. Or, oh, God, I need this. And I had no ways of reaching out and doing what I need to do. And now it's like, damn, like, I can't believe I was there. And when I hear people's story and they talk about what they're currently going through, I'm like, I've been through that before. You definitely get out of that, but you have to cut off people because some people are there to fucking stop you. They're there to weigh you down. They're not there to uplift you. Ain't no fucking friends, honey. Your friends will make themselves known. If you have to say, are you my friend? Are you my friend? Are you my friend? They're not your motherfucking friend. Your friends will let themselves be known. Same thing with who's meant to be your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They are going to let themselves be known. They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's what everything. When the woman is ready to find her husband, he will appear. You do shit to get yourself ready, but he's going to appear when you're ready. That's just how it is. When you're ready for better, you're going to get better. Some people say, I'm ready for better, but you're really not. Because you want to, well, I'm ready for better, but my friend ain't ready for better, so I'm just going to wait for him to want better. Okay, girl. Good luck to you. You're going to be like I was, bitch, living in that stagnant lifestyle. Bitch, until you got nothing. Because that's what happens when you're meant to go with the flow of the universe and something stops you, something weighs you down, everything starts falling down. Health, credit get fucked up, your life get fucked up. You're like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm having a downfall of bad luck. Yeah, look at the people around you. When you're solo dolo, you don't got to worry about that. When you have people around you that are also prospering and also about moving with the universe, you don't have to worry about that. But people are like, well, I don't know. And little, like, girl, bye. Like I said, you got to reevaluate your so-called friends and business partners day to day. And I learned that. Because motherfuckers be doing some sneaky ass shit. They were trying to act like they did for you, but they're really not. And it all comes out. Like I said, I learned the hard way. So I've been there. But it definitely gets better if you want better. You really attract what it is that you want in life and what you need in life. It's all here. Your heart and your mind, honey. You could think this, but this have to be on one accord. You could think this, but feel this. And if it's two different things, bitch, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. Yes, yes, it does, Tasha. Come on, Tasha. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yes, come on, Rhea. Yes, honey. Yes, come on, M. Jones. Even before you get your ancestor money, M. Jones, your ancestors are always there. Light a candle for them. Make some food. Mom, I'm thinking about you. Grandma, I'm thinking about you. Whatever. Ancestors come through. That whole ancestral stuff, burning money, that's a culture thing. A lot of people are not about that culture, not a part of that culture. Let's say if you didn't have money to buy ancestor money, how would you venerate your ancestors? So get a candle. If you don't got a candle, sit there and just say a prayer for them. Dear God, I'm saying a prayer for my ancestors. I said they be there. Please strengthen them. Please give them energy. Please allow them to come through to give me guidance and direction in this lost and confused life. I know that I'm seeing, but I'm still blind. I'm seeing things in my physical eye. I know they see the spirit world. Please allow them to communicate with me. Like, that's simple. You don't have to burn candles. Like I said, all that stuff is just that physical stuff. That's to help keep those who are mentally, I won't say mentally weak, but those who are not able to really tap into stuff by focusing. I'm telling you, the greatest tool that you have magically is focus. Being able to focus. In the art of conjuring class, that's one of the major things we're going to talk about is focusing. Some people say, well, can I do this, Mystic, if I don't got no candles? Yes, the fuck you can. Bitch, honey, I was in a hotel for 30 motherfucking days, bitch, where you couldn't smoke, you couldn't light no candles, you couldn't light no incense, honey. And I manifested a whole bunch of shit. It's about what's here and what's here. You definitely need a pen and paper, and you need to definitely write what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and see if it matched up, and then keep checking that shit. Is that, oh, whoa. Well, yes, I said I wanted a blue card, now today I want a white card. Bitch, what the fuck is going on with me? Yeah, your heart is saying one thing and your mind is saying another. This is why it's not coming into existence. I want a man who treats me good and blah, blah, blah. But no, you have to have this and this on one accord. Do you want that because the world told you that you should have that? Or you want that because you feel that's what you deserve? I said, a lot of people are unhappy being in relationships because they're really gay and they can't accept that. They're trying to work it out with a woman that's not meant to be. A lot of people are having fucked relationships because they really are heterosexual and they're confused, but they're in relationships with men or they're in relationships with women. They're like, I wonder why it's not working out me. And for real, that I believe that happens. Everyone who's gay, I don't think is gay. Everyone who's straight, I don't think is straight. I think there's a lot of people out there that don't know who they are, what they are, because they've been traumatized. Something happened to create that confusion. And that's why things are not working out for them. You know, I'm like, bitch, if you had 20 motherfucking husbands and it didn't work out, bitch, maybe you into women and you just don't want to admit that. No tea, no shade. I mean, I'm just saying, like, something is not there. But like I said, what is your heart and your mind saying? Are you saying that you're wanting this because of, well, my parents would not like me dating a white man? Not trying to be rude, girl, but fuck your parents. When they die, your life is still gonna be here. You're gonna be one miserable bitch because you married a black man because that's what your parents wanted you to do, right? Right, okay. So what do you want? Anyway. Come on, Plank Care. How you doing, Plank Care? Reevaluate. Come on. Come on. Good morning. Good morning, Magic Cat. Yes. I'm telling you, there's so much that you can do magically. There's so many levels of magic that people don't even know. People have watched these YouTube videos. You only tapped into like 1% of magic. There's so much magic out there. It's so many levels to this that people do not understand. As I always say, candles and praying is just that. It's just that. You have to do more than that. If you're not ready to put the work behind that stuff, it's not going to work. And as I always say, I give people many opportunities. I know I said this week, but for real, starting tomorrow until motherfucking next Thursday, we're gonna give people opportunity to call on in. Anybody that want to give a testimony, we'll look up Mystic Persia and any bad reviews. We're gonna give you the opportunity to give us a call to talk about what went wrong and what you did. Like I said, I keep all my shit. We'll talk about this because a lot of people are not willing to put in the work. They call, they're ready. I'm very excited about doing this and that. And then when it comes down to work, oh shit, I didn't know it was gonna be that hard. What the fuck am I doing? Oh no, I can't do it. It takes work. Too much is giving, much is required. That's what scripture says. Too much is giving, much is required. If you're a broke motherfucker that only got $2 in their bank account and you trying to be a multi-millionaire to be able to have 20 houses and all this stuff, bitch, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do to get there. And people say, well, you get there through da-da-da. Well, honey, it's not going to last. We're talking about building shit that's going to last. What's the real reason about why you're here and why you're trying to be there? Because if it's drive, obviously there's something that's not driving you to get there. So there's work that needs to be done. And people, like I said, they think it's easy. That's the whole point of consultation work with people who do that. That's the whole purpose of getting a breakdown, having an individual assessment. That's what consultation is, on your situation to determine how you're going to go about it. That's why I would say it's important to be honest. I do consultation with people. They're not always honest. They'll be like, yeah, I'm just but I'm like, they just want me to say, yes, I'll do the work, and that yes, yes, yes. But I'm no fool. I know you didn't tell me the whole situation, and that's why your shit ain't gonna work out. Because you're not being honest, you're not being open. I'm not able to assess you correctly. I see what I need to see, but I'm not gonna go too much into it because you're not trying to open up with it. I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. You don't want to share those things with me because I need to do that. I need to see that. I need to be able to, I need that information so I can assess how we're going to go about doing this. Then girl, it is what it is. You can't say, be like, well, it didn't manifest for me or it took 3 years. Yeah, because bitch, you weren't dedicated. Bitch, when I'm trying to get something done, bitch, I sacrifice everything, honey. I will go 3 days without motherfucking eat if I needed to get my energy up. I will turn off the phone, the internet, everything if I need to get my energy up, bitch. If I need to focus only on my desire and make sure that everything that I'm wanting is in my essence, honey, I will do that. Until I'm pissing, shitting, throwing up what it is that I desire, I will do that. And that's why I get shit done. But some people say, I don't got time for that. I can't do it. I don't got time for that, Mystic. I got to work. I don't got time for that, Mystic, because I got a man I got to take care of. Okay. Okay, girl. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's why you're not going to get that new car because you're going to be too worried about your man, right? Okay. Okay. You too busy with work and that's why you can't get a man because you focus on getting that job. So what you going to do when you get your man? You know, you got to have date nights with your man. You got to be able to cook food for him. He got to cook food for you. You know, what you going to do with that when that man come through? Because you don't got time to do the casework. So how you going to do the work when the man come on in? Because you got to keep your man happy. Sex, you know, men are very visual, you know, very visual and feeling type of creatures, you know, what they gonna feel on and what they gonna see. I got a man now, girl. I got to keep myself up. Okay, girl. That's why he going to those strip clubs and he praying for those escorts. Because you used to do yourself up. Now you don't really give a fuck. So, bitch, he going to go pay for someone who gives a fuck. He likes you. He likes your personality, but he don't like how you're presenting to him now. So that's why he's paying for an escort and a prostitute and all the good stuff, girl. He going to strip club and shit. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Rhea. I know. Yes, honey. Thank you. Yes, I did. I did. Yes, Rhea, I did. Yes, I did. Yes. You know, one thing that one of my elders said to me, and this is so true. When you understand life, you understand death. Everything has duality. You have good, you have bad, you have ugly, you have beautiful, or good looking, bad looking, good looking. You have old, you have young. You have light, you have dark. You have good, you have evil. I already said that. But you have life and you have death. When you understand life and you see it for what it is, death is just like, wow. To me, I know my sister is gone. I know physically I'm not going to see her. spiritually, we're there. Well, that's why people are like, yeah, you're taking it so good. Yeah, because I know what it is. We're all gonna die. I was watching a little clipping of someone, the person said, you want to be normal? Then prepare yourself for death and to pay taxes. Because that's normal. Anybody who thinks they're not gonna die and they think, or maybe it's the other way around. They were like, you're trying to be not so normal, then think that you're not gonna die and not pay taxes. Like being normal is that. As long as you're preparing for death and you're paying your motherfucking taxes, you are normal. Regardless if you got a finger growing out your fucking forehead, if you're into peanut, whatever, you're still motherfucking normal. Because that's what everybody going through that, honey. Unless you're abnormal, like I said, abnormal to me would be escaping death and escaping not paying taxes. Because, bitch, you will be one special ass motherfucking bitch if you can escape death and get out of paying motherfucking taxes. You will be one bitch now. That right there, bitch. Now that's a bitch right there. Now I'm like, bitch, teach you what you doing. Okay? But outside of that, bitch, everybody pay taxes. Everybody motherfucking gonna die. So, bitch, everybody gonna die. I'm more saddened for babies, because babies got to go through this bullshit again. You know what I mean? They got to come down here. They got to deal with racism. They got to deal with sexism. They got to deal with homophobiaism. They got to deal with all this stupid ass shit, and they can't live. They can't be who they are. That's sad to me. Death is a graduation. You lived your life, did what you want to do. And that, like I said, to me, that's celebrating. That's celebration, honey. You moving on. If you lived your life a good way, when you pass on, you go to a higher level. If you lived your life a bad way, when you pass on, bitch, you're going to live your life in a lower level. We call that hell all day long, but you're definitely not going to be raised up. You're definitely not going to go to a higher realm. It doesn't work that way. The deeds you do, bitch, you will definitely pay for. And people don't believe that, but bitch, trust when I tell you, bitch, that's why you get a lot of deja vus. Honey, I used to get deja vus, bitch, and I got over it. And when I do feel like I'm getting deja vu, I'm like, oh, there's something in here I'm supposed to be getting. Yeah, because bitch, I did this before. Maybe not as a transgender woman in America, but I definitely had similar experiences. That's why I'm having this deja vu. That's why I'm here on earth. I'm having an incarnation, a reincarnation to experience something. There's something I've been missing my other lives, and I'm here to find that peace. And once it is what it is. I graduate, I move on, I go to the next place where I need to be at, my source, where I originally come from. And I think to everyone else. So anyway, thank you, Rhea. Yes, that's right. Come on, Magic Cat. Come on, Joey. Yes. Sacrificing. People don't know the art of sacrificing. Sacrificing is not always what people make it out to be. Even the idea can move things. I love getting on Facebook. I love checking my messages on Facebook. I love getting on Instagram, checking Instagram. In exchange for me getting a new job, because I need to focus on that, I'm going to get off of Facebook or Instagram for a week. Things are going to happen. Guarantee. Because there's some people have a nice ass house, a nice ass car, because they work all damn day. Going into a thing, I will tell y'all very quickly. I went to a little spiritual thing in the East Bay. Beautiful. We're going to keep it at that. This Saturday, I'm doing another spiritual, beautiful thing, y'all. Oh, maybe I'll record it for y'all. Beautiful, y'all. Oh my God. It's going to be so beautiful. And the guy, we can say Kamal. I already put his name on Instagram. Kamal didn't know anything about me, right? Anything about me, nothing. And he told me, he said, you're blessed. And he said, you were born as a woman, but physically things tells a whole nother story. One of the things he said to me, y'all, that like made me like, oh my God. Growing up, and even sometime as an adult, that's why I keep my distance to myself. And sometimes
I keep my distance from other people is I have a big heart for people. And I will literally sacrifice everything for other people to see other people happy, right? To a degree, but I would definitely do it. And just in my past, and even as an adult, I feel underappreciated. Like for real. I do. And I never share that with people, but I feel underappreciated. This is why on this channel, I present myself very differently, and I don't do what I did on my other channel. I feel like on my other channel, I gave out a lot of stuff. I did a lot of stuff for people. I was doing free casework for people. I was like making my time available for people, even outside of consultation shit. Like for real. I was doing a lot of shit, but there was not one thank you, and not even about being thank you. People were just taking what I was telling them. They were taking it for granted. Like, okay, bitch, you talked for 2 hours, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do. If you would have told me that before I told you that, then I would have said, bitch, let me step back. Let me share this with someone who's gonna actually take this information and use it. That's why I say, bitch, you gonna pay. You sending that money, and whether you take that advice or not, that's totally up to you, but you definitely sowed that seed for someone else. Because if you didn't get it, I'm gonna send it to someone else. Spirit's gonna call me to send someone else, and they're gonna get it, and that's what you paid the way for. But I felt that, and for him to call that out, I'm like, whoa. Another thing he said is that you work hard like a man, and that make a lot of people jealous. And I said, wow. And my friend was like, girl, this motherfucker's real. This motherfucker's real. This motherfucker is motherfucker, and I got his number too. I said, he is motherfucking real, because I've always experienced that. You know, men and women have different mentalities. And I would say that I'm definitely feminine, but my work ethics is very masculine because I'm an Aries lunar. Aries people are very masculine by nature. Mars rule the zodiac sign Aries. They're very business oriented. They're very firm. They're very assertive. I gotta have it. That's a masculine sign. So with that being said, for him to say that, he called out my lunar. He called out my fucking lunar. And he said, you work like a man. And that make a lot of people jealous. It does. That's why I'm single. A lot of men don't like that. I've had men from all over the world, and I keep telling people this. There's a man right now in New Jersey. I won't say his name, but he just said, why do you work? Let me take care of you. Give all this shit up. Stop working. Give a fuck about that. Move in. I'll take care of you. And we always fight, because I always tell him, I will never fully let a man take care of me. Younger, I gave men the opportunity. I was engaged. I dealt with people that had money. And ultimately, all they did was use their money as a replacement for their heart. And that told me that their heart was not about love. They were not about connecting with people. Their life has been built on greed. Because that's greed. Money. I got money. I can buy. Blah, 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 blah. That shit pissed me off. It irritated me. I could have anything I wanted, and I wanted love. I wanted to feel connected with someone. And none of their motherfucking asses could have did that. None of them. None of them. And as I say, I always feel alone, but I feel very different from other people. I've always felt that way. I don't feel like people get me the way I get myself. And maybe that's how everybody feel, but that's how I feel. So for this man to call that out, I'm like, damn, this man is so fucking on it. Because a lot of men, like I said, they don't want their woman working hard. They want their woman to be laid back, at least the man I'm into. You know, I love Persian men. I love Arabic men. I like men from India. I like Spanish men. I like certain men from certain places that are Black. We'll say that. You know, African American is a whole nother story. I'm not really interested in African American men. I'll date Afro Cuban man. I'll date an Afro Bohemian man. I'll date an Afro African man, but African American, no, thank you. But anyway, but I just say, you know what? I just say, you know, this is it's just so crazy that they want you to be like, oh, I'm so helpless. I can't get money. Oh, baby, can you buy me this? I need this. They love that. You know, they want you to be needy. I'm not going to be needy, bitch. My mother worked for what she wanted. Okay, my mother made sure she could have we girl bye. My mother worked. She could have been lazy. She could have been independent. She could have codependent. She could have used motherfuckers too, but she didn't. My mother worked. It's not in my blood to get free shit. I work. My ancestors worked. My male ancestors and my female ancestors, they worked. They worked for what they want. They were doctors. They were lawyers. They were fucking corporals, honey. Can we talk about it? Sergeants, honey, females and males. They worked for their shit. Nothing was given to them. I want to work for my shit. I want to get shit. People are not going to give me what I want. If I feel like, hey, I want to go buy me a Louis Vuitton bag tomorrow, how many people going to buy me a Louis Vuitton bag without me having to kiss their ass? Can you please buy me a Louis Vuitton bag? Please, please. Girl, bye. Bitch, please, I'm going to work in my own fucking bag, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Keep your shit, nigga. Let me stop. But yeah, y'all, that was some crazy stuff, honey. Yes, I was doing free casework. Yes, I was doing free casework, Tasha. Tasha. Yes, I was doing free casework. Never again. That's to say, ain't no free. Somebody was like, I do casework for my mom for free. I do casework for my sister for free. I do casework for my auntie for free. Bitch, I know that your life is fucked. I know your life is fucked, honey, because money is currency. And in money, anything that has currency is considered monetized. So it's always about that Benjamin or that Andrew, honey, or that George Washington. It depends on what cup of tea you given, but it's definitely about an exchange of something. Nothing is for free, and that's people's problem. They think it's free. So, like I said, I was doing free casework. We'll do an hour thing, and it ended up being 7 hours. I'm like, bitch, let me stop, bitch. Let me make this only, cause I'm not here to be used. I'm here to help, but I'm not here to be used. And there's a big difference. I'm here to help, but I'm not here to be used. Helping is, well, you help me, I'm gonna give you something. Even if it's not, well, I don't got $300, Mystic, to pay for casework, but I got $2. Here's a donation. That's what donation shit is for. Like, you're like, bitch, I'm not gonna use you. And like I said, in return, I appreciate that and I do shit for my people. But anyway, I won't get into that. But like I said, there's no more free shit now. I'm not doing shit, honey. Fuck that. Because in the end, people don't even take your advice anyway. You sit there, you give advice, you be black and blue screaming, oh, they don't even listen. Then they have another call you back and say, Mystic, you told me not to go over there, but I went over there anyway. Oh, okay, bitch, I gotta go. Bye. Well, Mystic, I just want, nope, What was the point of you paying me $80 then if you was gonna do what you want to do anyway? Well, I just wanted a second opinion. Well, you didn't say that. You were like, Mystic, okay, well, okay, Bitch, really? For 4 hours? And you decided to take your own advice? Then why you waste your money? Bitch, please. You could have done a lot with the $80, girl, that $88, but you could have got your feet done. Girl, bye, girl. You could have got some Monistat or something, honey. Come on, Tasha. That's right. My intellectual property must be respected. Come on, Tasha. Come on, Tasha. You do have to put yourself first. Yes, it's not. Greed and control. Tasha, I can't. There's one guy out there. He's a well-known person. He's in the sports industry. That's all I would say. I dated a lot of bodybuilders professionally and not so professionally. I did a lot of UFC fighters or people that were into boxing. I did a lot of ultra masculine men. And it was okay because they were ultra masculine publicly, but privately they would be submissive, right? Not all of them. Like one of them, yeah, that was just a whole nother thing. I'm not even going to that. But the ones that are like out there and they stayed out there, like one of them in particular, he's still out there. In fact, he's been known to date other celebrities, like celebrity singers and stuff. I won't even go into that because it'll pinpoint who I'm talking about. But I have pictures with him and everything. And people who were friends with me, they know who he is because we went to go see them. He rented cars. Like, there's a lot of stuff we did. And we were like planning on doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was going to get surgery. We were going to become adoptive parents. We were going to get a surrogate, like the whole nine. I won't even go into that, but there was a whole setup. Like management was in on it. Everybody was in on it. It was going to be a whole setup because they were like, that's going to make him look stable, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, to make a long story short, going into it, what made me realize that something was not right is when I introduced him to my friend. I had a friend I introduced him to, and I already talked about that a little bit. I won't put too much out there, but I introduced him to one of my friends, and I noticed how he was acting with her. And I said, bitch, there's something not right with this. And I asked her, and she would say, no, 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 no. But things are just happening. But every time I saw this man, sex was there, but he always wanted to like apologize for something through buying something. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Let's go spend $200 on a plate of food over there in Cupertino. Oh, I'm sorry that I couldn't be there. Let me go ahead and go to the store. Let's go to the Gucci store and let's get this, let's get that. And I'm just like, mother, really? Like, what does that do? You know, if I don't have you, because you're my man, I'm not married to money. If I'm be married to money, bitch, I could be married to money by myself. Bitch, I could become a hoe. I could become a prostitute. Bitch, I could do anything to get that money. If I wanted to marry money, I could do that. I'm with you because I love you. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You. But obviously there was something else there. There was another agenda there. I don't know what that was. I don't give a fuck about that. But going through right now to see this person, and time to time I Google him. You know, you got to pop up and look in and check in and see what they're doing. His relationships don't last with these people because in my mind, I'm like, he's not really controlling, but he's too greedy. Like, I think greedy is, I got to have money, and greed is also, let me use money to pay my way. That's greed to me as well. Like, I think everything has a flip side. Everything has a, I need money, give me money, me, I need money. And then it also has that flip side to where, let me use what I got money-wise to get through. That's also a form of greed to me. So he's a very greedy person in the sense of he thinks that he pay for shit will work. And it does work sometimes because you got a lot of people out there that are like wannabe singers. Some people are actually well-known singers, but they're not really selling any records. And of course, the relationship, they're like, hey, I love this man. He give me what I want. But then, of course, when reality sets in, they be like, this man really don't love me. He's just buying me. He's paying for my time. Then it doesn't work out. That's when they split up. So the same thing with this person, like I said, I've noticed that. He's greedy. And a lot of people in that entertainment industry are very greedy. That's why I watch. I've done business with people personally, spiritually, and even outside of that are like signed to record labels. And I see how they move. And I'm like, I would have loved to meet them before they became who they are. I would love to meet them before they signed the record deal. Even one of my cousins, the people I know that signed deals and stuff. After that deal, they're a whole nother person. Before they become famous, before they marry NBA, before they marry a basketball player or any of that, they're just plain old humble. Oh my God, I love you, cousin. Oh my God, my cousin. Oh, and as soon as that money come in, bitch, hi, who you? Bitch, I don't know you. Honey, if you don't got this right here, then I can't talk to you. And it's like, bitch, what the fuck is that? A $15,000 purse? The fact, like, it's crazy. Like I said, I've seen people, they act crazy. One of the guys, even recently, I'm not gonna say no names. Me and my friend was talking about this. When I relocate, I'm relocating to do some business with this person, believe it or not, but it's some weird shit. This person hit me up out of the blue. I don't know if someone sent this person my YouTube channel. I don't know, but he saw my YouTube channel. He hit me up on my spiritual Instagram. And then before you know it, he got my other Instagram. He messaged me on there. And at first I thought it was some catfish shit. Like, I'm like, bitch, this is some catfish shit. Because why would this motherfucker hit me up? And believe it or not, I like this person. I looked at him on these shows. I'm like, I like him. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was driving. This was last year. I was driving to Sacramento because I was doing a cleanse for somebody. And I almost felt like they were connected too. I don't know why, but I kind of felt that. And I posted a picture on my Instagram so I can look at the date and all that. I can tell you. Matter of fact, let me look right now. Because I got a picture of their... Oh, the phone is dead.
I'll come back. We'll do a recap on that. I'll give you the exact date and a motherfucking time. I was on my way to Sacramento. There was hella fucking traffic. And he just started spazzing out on me, y'all. Just started spazzing out. Well, how do I know that you're even legit? Or how do I know that you're not just going to be like everybody else and try to use me? And how do I know you're not going to do it? And I'm just like, is this motherfucker on drugs? Is this motherfucker? Because I don't befriend people for money. I don't date people for money. I don't befriend people and use people for money because, bitch, I can get that. I could just be like, fuck all this shit, bitch, and marry a motherfucker. Bitch, I can go to Europe, bitch. I'm sure, bitch, I wouldn't have no problem marrying no motherfucker with no damn money. That's not what I wanted to. So I was like, is this motherfucker on top of that? The last time I checked, you're not an A-lister. You're connected to A-listers, but you're not an A-lister. So to see this motherfucker spaz out, I'm just like, Jesus, I know what this is. This was a little boy that was hurt, that was trying to find himself, that somehow, somebody got lucky, got into the entertainment industry, got exposed to a certain lifestyle, and they never grew into the lifestyle. They stayed that same old basic ass motherfucker. And now because he had the opportunity to fuck people in different countries and meet different people, that little motherfucker comes out every now and then. And I kindly told him, I wish you the best. No, thank you. And we're going to do a YouTube video and everything together, y'all. Like professionally connected. Now, I don't know if there was some sex stuff going on there. I don't know. My friend seen this shit and she's like, it looked like there could have been some sexual stuff there, or, you know, so he wanted something to go down, but you were just like, business only. And he just got offended and he went off. But I'm just like, bitch, please. I can't do that. I won't do that. I can't. Give me someone normal. Give me someone who's not about chasing shit, who's just who they is. Bitch, okay, let that title be attached to you, but I want to know who you are and what you do. Fuck anything. You sell records, I don't care. I got 1.5 million followers. That's good for you and your followers. I want to get to know the person who are you when your clothes are off and you by yourself. Because you're not telling yourself that you're a celebrity. You don't look in the mirror and say, nigga, I got 1.5. You don't tell yourself that, bitch. What do you tell yourself when you by yourself? That's the person I want to know. That's the person I want to know. Because, bitch, regardless of what you go through, you're going to stay that person. And because I'm drawn to that person, I'm attracted to that person, I'm going to always see that person. I will always be there. But now, if you want me to only be attracted to the celebrity in your whatever the fuck you got going on, the bitch when that change, bitch, and I go missing, you're going to say, well, bitch, what happened? Well, honey, you got me to like the person who got on these TV shows and did all this foolery. And now that he's no longer doing it, he has been, I don't want to be around. And you know, you mad. Girl, bye. Good morning, Spit. How are you? Y'all, let me go. You're in the feminine to teach us all you had to come in the feminine because of your big heart. Come on. Thank you, Tasha. Listen, I should have went to bed an hour. Why did I get on here with y'all? What time is this? Why did I fucking get on here? What time is it? Oh my God, it's 5:30, man. Why the fuck I get on here, man? Fuck, I gotta get up in 3 hours. Fuck, man, I gotta get up in 3 fucking hours. Fuck. Okay, so like I said, those who paid for the love spread, Friday and Sunday, I want to do your readings. Those who paid up to this point, those who are going to be paying now until whatever, we'll talk about it again. But definitely, I want to do it. I would love to do them before this lunar eclipse event, because of course, whatever answers you get from that, you will learn how to use that energy for what you're trying to do. So, like I said, that's what I want to do. That was on purpose of coming out here. I'm glad we talked about a whole bunch of tea, but I have to go to bed, y'all. I got to make my bed up and, let my hair breathe, honey. And, yeah, I'm glad y'all came back. I'm glad y'all came by. Yes, honey. Shout out to everybody out there in Australia, in London. Shout out to all my East Coast people, my South Coast people. I said it right, South Coast people. Shout out to my West Coast people, my California people, my Atlantic people. It's so crazy, y'all, how y'all come on here and I'm over here in California and y'all get on here and y'all over there where y'all at. That's amazing to me, honestly. Like, I could be over here in America and it could be 5:26 in the morning and some of y'all are already Thursday night. Like, that
that's really amazing right there. Like that's really like that's wow. Technology is really amazing. Technology amazing. Oh my God, that's just amazing, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. It's early over there. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Y'all woke up with me, honey. And y'all still gonna be up. I'm going to bed now. Ah! Y'all gonna be up while my ass is sleeping, honey. How you doing? Yes, come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. ATL. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's right. And Saturday, for those of you who signed up for the Art of Conjuring, Saturday is the class. And I will be actually contacting you guys probably because Saturday we're doing a little thing from 10 to 2. So I'm gonna be fully honey. I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna share an experience with y'all on Saturday. So maybe even Thursday, which is today, I will do a little video or send you all an email. I need to actually make a folder. I need to start with people who join these classes. I need to make a folder and save y'all contact there so I know how to add y'all in. But Saturday, we're doing the first class for the Art of Conjuring. So those who pay for that class, you better be ready. For those who didn't pay for it, honey, too late. Oh, well, next time. But yes, Saturday is the day, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we getting in. So I need you guys to send me y'all hangouts because we could do that. You don't have to get on camera. I'm right now going to look up. That's going to be my job today is to do a split screen because I've done a hangouts on YouTube without going live. I think I've done that with some of y'all too. I did that with people like on my other channel. Like we were on hangouts, but we were not live. So I was still able to share my screen and stuff. And that's what I'm looking for. If not, I'm gonna look for some type of split cam technology to where I could split the camera and you guys can see what I see on my screen. So you guys can click and make my video the main screen and see that. But either way, there's gonna be things presented. I'm gonna be talking. And like I said, you know, when it comes to that class, things that I want you to really write down, I will say bright idea or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. And then, of course, you'll have your one-on-one chance time. So from Saturday to the following Saturday, because the class is going to be every Saturday for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Then by the next Saturday, we will all have a one-on-one if you want that one-on-one. If you don't, you will let me know. And then I will, you know, give that extra time to those who really need it. But like I said, we're going to start off slow and then we're going to start hitting it. So the first 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to have time to adjust. And okay, we talk about light stuff. Okay, I know what that is, Mystic. Okay. Mystic what? You said the ring of what? Okay, the tablet. Okay. Fire, bam. Okay, we get it, Mystic. Okay. When we get into that 3rd week, then I know y'all gonna be having questions. That's why I said I'm gonna see who's gonna be a smart ass come Saturday. Come this week and next day, I'm gonna see who's gonna be a smart ass. Oh, we got it. I don't need a one-on-one, Mystic. Thank you, though. Okay, I'm gonna write that shit down too, because y'all will be the first ones to be like, Mystic. We're gonna start off light, and we're going in. That's what I've been ready. That's what I've been preparing for. I need to get my mind right, fasting, cleansing out my guts. We have 3 guts. I have to cleanse out all the guts. We've been going through a lot of stuff. Even my environment is shifting. We've been having a lot of rain and high winds, like 80-mile-per-hour winds. We have a lot of water. People are like, girl, I don't know what's going on. I know. Honey, there's energy coming in, bitch, and there's a witch in town. There's a group of witches, actually. But I'm one of those motherfuckers, bitch. We're getting that energy right together. We're using what God gave us to make things happen. The Art of Conjuring is probably the most powerful class that I'm offering. I know I said that about my other classes, but I'm really, really serious. This is probably the #1 most powerful class because we're talking about a lot of stuff that you're going to benefit from, just period. And like I said, I had to prepare myself for that. Even these weeks I've been giving y'all time, you're going to see why I've been giving y'all time. I've not been postponing it because I don't want to teach it or, I'm holding out. I want you guys to get ready. Because like I said, you're going to be like, damn. So get your notebooks. Y'all got time. Go buy your new notebooks. Get your pens.
I got some manila folders with y'all name on it. Yes, I do. Ha! Don't ask me to show y'all because I will. Yes, I do. I got some manila folders with y'all name on it, honey. How you doing? And we getting in. Like I said, we're going to start off slow, but we definitely hitting the hammer. So then you're going to say, damn, because some of y'all have the tools, but you're not using them. You're aware that there's an axe there, there's a hammer there, and there's a wand, but you're like, well, what do I do with this, mystic? You know, even going into spiritual, people be like, side note, they'd be like, mystic, how do I know that the work we're doing is manifesting? God will always show you, trust me. You will get signs. Something will hit you and you will say, is that what this is? Oh my God. I don't know. It's hard. Something will tell you though. If you do not have those signs, and we're not talking about looking for signs. Oh, I farted. Does that mean spirit is manifesting for me? Oh my God, mystic, my neighbor threw an egg at my house. So that means magic is manifesting. No, bitch, that's mean your neighbor hates your ass. Spirit will show you a sign. And that's why when I do work, I specifically say, Spirit, make a blue car driven by a curly haired black woman who loves the color red. Let her appear, and that's how the work is coming in. And then I'll forget, honestly, because you'll say that and you'll push it back to your subconscious mind. That's why you got to pray and meditate. And then something will happen and you will say, this is weird. Why did a woman in a blue car who liked the color red? Because if she really liked the color red, then she would have drove a red car, not a blue car. And then it's, oh my God, wait a minute, spirit, things happen. You will always have a sign. I talked to you guys about goddess intervention. I have people that I work with on a day-to-day basis, not day. We talk at least once a week, and we're always talking about manifesting. And I'm like, this is what you got to pay attention to. You have to really focus. People do magic and they leave it alone. You cannot. While the whole time you're doing that work to manifest what you want, the whole time you got to be coherent, or should I say you have to be coexisting, but also be open. Have everything open. You got to be open to taste, hearing. All your senses have to be open, because spirit will use something or someone to speak to you, and you will know exactly how much longer you need to work it, how you need to go about working it, when to stop, or when to add more tea in. Spirit will show you this. That's why I said, you're not going to experience just by saying, well, what do you do? What do I do? Well, let me Google it. I'm going, well, no, because now your senses are shut down and now spirits are not talking to you. You have to open yourself up. It's called ESP for a reason. Like I said, it's not about, doing all this other base shit people talk about. Right? It's talk about becoming really seeing things that are beyond the physical, seeing, hearing things that are beyond the physical ears, tasting that are beyond the physical taste. Like, girl, all the shit will come into play, and spirit will use that. This reminds me of blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to make that connection. Oh my God. Why, when I had chocolate cake, it reminded me of red velvet cake. You know, red velvet and chocolate cake on cakes, motherfucking saying. So if something is bringing that into you and nobody else tastes that bitch, there is something going on with you that is ESP, that is trying to convey a message to you saying, baby, this was going on. Oh, you know what? I thought you said 3 weeks. Girl, I went into there. The boss told me that in 2 weeks they're going to give me a raise, and he wasn't even talking to me. Well, why did spirit allow your spiritual ears to hear that in 2 weeks you were going to get a raise, and just so happened you got a raise? I wasn't even thinking about that. Exactly. You have to pay attention, open up, cut off all distraction. I tell people, if you cannot do that for the whole 6 months or 3 months, how long you're going to work it, do it for 3 weeks, take a break. That week that you're taking a break, bitch, you can fuck, cuss, do all the shit you want to do. Nigga, fuck you, huh? Be distracted by whatever. With those 3 weeks you do it, you need to focus in on what you're doing. Show me a sign. What I need to see. Make it apparent. Make me see the sign so bad that I feel like I busted my head open. And you say that, you may forget it, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I was walking and I just had this idea and it hurted so bad that it felt like my head was busted wide open. Oh, remember you said that, huh? Mm-hmm. Come on, Rico. Come on, Tasha. You going to the bookstore for Cliff Notes? Come on, you better, honey. You better, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, come on. Yes, come on. Get that time. You want to see a photo? I'll show you that photo tomorrow, Tasha. Yes, honey. There's always. Did you want me to resend my hangout? Yes, resend it. Yes, natives, resend it. Yes. So I'm doing this event up until 2 p.m. About maybe 2 maybe 2:30. I'll start emailing you guys to see exactly what's going on with you guys. But y'all gonna get it. Because if not, then when you have your one-on-one time, then I'm gonna have to represent it to you. And I hope we don't gotta do that. But like I said, we're gonna be talking about a lot of tea, and I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Like I said, we're gonna start off slow and basic, meaning stuff we're gonna talk about in the first 2 weeks. You're already gonna know. Like I said, when we get to be that third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, possibly eighth week, then you're really gonna be like, honey. You were gonna be like, honey. You're gonna be like Honey Bunny. You're gonna be like Honey Bunny. Okay? You're gonna be like Honey Bunny. What I do, Mystic? Honey Bunny. What? Okay. You better ask somebody. Mm-hmm. I'm excited too about doing this class too. You like the Virgin Mary look? Come on, honey. I look like Virgin Mary, honey. Yeah, I got my pashmina, honey. This is the pashmina, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Well, see, my hair, I got my hair in a bun right now, Native Spirit, and I need to actually wash it. Honey. I had to, listen, this wig been so crazy. I had this wig on and I didn't put no wig cap on. Like my hair is I don't know what's going on with it, but it's so thick that normally I could put my hair in a bun and throw my wig on and it's flat. For some reason, it could be this wig. My bun, you could see it on that wig. So when I'm wearing that wig, I'm like, people already know it's a wig. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm already thinking that, but I'm like, oh my God. So I'm almost to the point where I'm like, I don't really want my natural hair exposed like that because, of course, people like to pull and take care and all that good stuff. So I'm like, I could wear my hair and just cover my hair. I could wear my hair and put things in my hair. Maybe I can even have a natural hairstyle, like maybe put some twisties or some braids or do something. I don't know, do something. But I don't want my hair exposed, especially with what's going on energetically. And like I said, just people just like that. Girl, I've had people that come up and took stones out my rings. There's a spiritual person that make jewelry, and I bought jewelry from them. Like they have like cute little rings for like $85 and stuff. And I bought like maybe 2 or 3 rings. And I've had people take the stones out of the rings right in front of my motherfucking face, y'all. Like it's fucking crazy. People, they will take your hair. They will pull your hair. I'm telling y'all, that's why I'm like, people, if you're spiritual and you have hair, please go out with that shit with a beanie on, wear a scarf over your hair, do something when you go out. Because people are literally pulling your shit and they're using your shit. And then you wonder why, I never had a headache, now I'm getting a headache all the time. Maybe they're not putting shit on you, but maybe they're using your energy. Because you also have spells and rituals that are used to mask identity. Someone came to me for some work before, and even just that there's someone here, but they said, could you do work and cover your tracks? Yes. Yes. Not all work is seen. And not all people who try to hide will be able to hide because I know how to unmask that. There's an antidote for everything. I know how to uncover everything. Everything I need to uncover, I know how to uncover. I don't care how good someone think they are with their magic trick, girl. We know what it is. Energy is energy. And when you rise up, or when energy rises, you have to meet that. And it goes both ways. So if I'm determined to know what is going to happen and I know how to break down and calculate certain things are going to be revealed, period, point blank. I don't care how good the thing is. But a lot of people, they'll try to do these invisible spells. We'll just say that for commercialized purposes, invisible spells. And they'll think they cover their tracks. But it becomes, girl, bye. So going into that stuff, yes, things could be revealed. Yes, people could try to hide, but it'd definitely be revealed. And even going as opposite, you could do work to where no one knows you did work, and when people try to figure it out, they can't. And one of them is people can take on someone else's identity. That's also called the art of conjuring. Conjurers could do work without doing work, and they don't let it be known that they're doing work. Going into how people talk about the Illuminati. I've been talking about this for a long time. Illuminati means without light. Ill. Ill means that you're not doing well. I'm feeling ill. Something in you is not going correct. It's not going the way it should go. So the word Illuminati means without motherfucking light. Those who do not have light. Those who also deceive and trick. People think that the Illuminati are what we call the elites, and they're not. That's what I said. People, the Illuminati, people. Girl, bye. You think these rappers got record deals without being a part of some shit, but they got you out here thinking, girl, they were a part of the agenda to fool your ass. To have you think about the motherfucking Illuminati, bitch. Girl, bye. Go do your research. The fuck? Get up out of here. But invisible spells, like I said, is used to take on other people's energy. And if you know how to evoke and to invoke and to conjure, then you know how to, like, say, pull on other. So even though when people say, who put a spell on me? Oh my God, I know who did it. Yeah, bitch, no. That person masked. I told you I had an astral projection, or someone projected into my home, my very first apartment that I had, before I knew how to spiritually protect myself as far as dwelling. I knew how to protect my body, but I didn't know how to protect the place that I live at. And something projected in, and it hit, and I knew exactly what the fuck it was. And they took on that look to scare me, to try to say, I wonder who that could be. Well, it didn't work. I've seen more uglier people, bitch. And on top of that, bitch, they tried to project as something that they were not. And I said, girl, good try. Nice try, honey. Nice try, Miss Thing. And when I found out who the fuck it was, and they got to take some medicine, bitch, they were like, honey, I don't know who. Bitch, you knew who. And I said that, I'm like, oh, mm-hmm. So like I said, honey, they thought they were projecting. They learned how to project. I don't know how, where, who taught them, if they Googled it, if they read a book on it, and they said, bitch, I'm going to play a trick. But it didn't work. Good amateur trick, bitch. It did not work. But anyway, with some of these people too, they tried. They'd be like, hey, I'm going to play. Girl, we see the crumbs around your mouth. It's going to be revealed exactly what should be revealed. But anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Cover your hair, honey. Wear those wigs. Wear a scarf. Wear a pashmina, honey. These long ass scarves, honey. Cover your hair. Don't let that shit hang a dang, girl. Your hair sheds. Okay? Even growing up, my stepdad cleaning out your brush every day. When you cut your toenail clippings, flush it down the toilet. Do not leave that shit around. People can use that shit against you. People don't understand that. Skin sheds as well too. But see, when you're out here praying and you're getting your cells to be activated, when that shit die out, bitch, just dead skin. So you sit there and be like, I got your DNA. Okay, girl. See what you can do with that dead DNA, honey. Okay, I'm what you really call a shapeshifter, honey. Go ahead. You got that DNA, girl. Go ahead and use it against me then, bitch. You're not getting my blood. You need my blood, bitch. Fuck the other shit, bitch. You need my blood. You need my hair follicle, bitch. How you doing? I wear acrylic nails, bitch, to cover my real nails. You ain't getting this nail, girl. The fuck? What the fuck I look like, bitch? I'm no fool. Wigs to cover my real hair, bitch, and nails to cover my real nails. Bitch, please. Okay. Yes. Come on. Yes, come on, Ada Spirit. Yes. Yes, come on. They are tricksters. Yes. Yes, yes. It is, but make sure you cover it. So if you're going to keep your hair in a bun, still make sure you're covering it or you don't touch it. I try not to touch my hair. Even when I'm sleeping, I sleep on a satin pillowcase. And that's how I'm very like, before I can let someone spend it at my house. And I don't know. Maybe I'm too anal, but anyway. If you're going to wear a bun, still try to protect it somehow. Like wearing a cap or a beanie or like I said, a scarf. If you feel too weird doing that, wear a wig. They got human hair wigs that look real. There's so many options you can do. You know, there's so many options you can do. Like it's made from human hair. But you want to get in the habit of covering up your hair. Especially the more energetic, the more inclined you become spiritually. People want a taste of that. For real. You got to watch where you pee at. You got to watch where you shit at. Honey, I don't use public restrooms because I know people could do with your fucking feces and urine. I don't, girl, I'm sorry. You call that being paranoid all day long. I don't, girl, I will shit on myself. Okay, not really. I know how to hold it for a long time. I can hold it to like 9 hours. But, girl, no, we don't do public restrooms. I don't shit at people's houses. I don't do that. Girl, bye. When I go to hotels, bitch, same motherfucking thing, bitch, you ain't getting nothing out, girl. And I usually put shit in the toilet anyway. I use Fabuloso. I use some this little floral shit. I put bleach in there sometimes. Yes, I don't use restroom, just flush toilet and go. Girl, I do shit. There's a way that I do everything. So you got to be very cautious with your energy and where you give it. It's the same thing with spitting on the ground and throwing your cups on the ground. You know, people litter all the time. You're so stupid. Even if I smoke cigarettes, I will not smoke cigarettes and throw it on the floor. All that has your DNA and it's still there. It's still there. I don't even like touching doors with my bare hands. I use jackets. I use bags. I do not like touching doors with my bare hands because you have natural oils in your hands. And like I said, people can use this stuff against you. On top of that, they can use it to act like they're you. Pull your energy if they know what they're doing. And bitch, so you know, you get hit with motherfucking energy. You're like, what happened to me? I didn't do nothing. Yeah, people got into your shit. And that's been going on YouTube. That's been going on for a while now. People are getting into tapping into other people's energy, evoking. That's why a lot of people, you know, there's a YouTube channel out there that's talking about how to tap in other people's energy. I won't even go into that. But of course, that's being discussed because that's what they do. Or they heard about it and they're just talking about it because they heard about it. People can literally tap into your energy and portray you in the spirit realm to where people are tricked. That's why I said one of these spiritualists said that people can actually use your soul as a sacrifice to get what they need to get. So when you die, you go to hell. And all of a sudden, it's like, girl, no, that's not true because my hell is not your hell. Hell is your root chakra. I don't live in hell and I'm not going to go to hell when I die neither. I extend up like all people do. You've been to hell before. That's why you're here now. You go to hell first and you come up here. Solar plexus, third dimension, all the shit. It makes sense, right? When you know about all that. So no, my hell is not your hell. With that being said, I will say that you could definitely try to imitate me and get my essence and try to use it to give that up in a way as a sacrifice, but you can't ultimately have me. You can have a alter ego. That's where the term alter ego come from. Alter ego and ego is created. And ego is healthy because that's an extension of yourself, but it's not who you are. Your ego protects who you really are. The alter ego protects the ego. So when you get into alter egos, you know there's something really fucked up and something really going on there. Because the ego is natural, it's there to protect you. Because if you went there and you were always you, we're speaking spiritually, it'll be easier for people to attack you. So you present yourself as an ego to protect who you really are, to protect who you don't, hi, I'm a witch, hi, yeah, girl, nobody does that. That's the ego right there, girl. Nobody really does that, honey. I do spells. I can blow your ass up right now, honey. Voila. Girl, bye. Yes. Feces. Yeah, honey. You girl, bye. What kind of magic y'all doing? It's Lear Duella. Come on, honey. Come on, Ariel. Tasha, you know people can use your shit and piss against you? Tasha, where you been at? Bodily fluids, semen. Some people are fucking smart. When people are into magic, honey. I know men that they used the condom and when they left, they took the condom with them. I know men who came in their own boxers. Honey, they were like, no thanks, no towel. You got a trash, then make sure you throwing it away. Like they knew. I'm telling you, that's how you know people know about magic and shit, because they know about bodily fluids, including urine and feces. You could do shit with everything that comes from a person's body because it traveled through their body, which means it has their DNA in it. DNA is everything. DNA is everything. This is why blood, nail, hair, anything that attach someone DNA-wise, bitch, is powerful when it comes to doing magic. Sex magic is one powerful form of magic because you are exchanging bodily fluids. And literally, you're mutating. Literally. People are... I won't even go into that. That's a whole nother topic. That would be a long topic. But interacting with people on a chemistry level as far as sex go and exchanging of fluids, it's actually a mutation that's taking place. And you're actually functioning all realms. Sex demons are real. And even going into when you have intercourse with people, there are energies around you ready to jump in. So you got to be very mindful about who you're fucking with. Ain't no broke sex. Ain't no fucking somebody who's broke and ain't got that shit together. You fuck somebody who's mentally ill. you also become mentally ill. That's why people who were smart once before, they start fucking a bummy ass person. You also see them become dumb. You're like, bitch, something got into you. And they're like, no, it didn't. Yeah, bitch, she's fucking that lazy ass, demonic ass motherfucker. And one of the demons jumped onto her ass. That's what I said, girl, ain't no broke sex. Bitch, I'm trying to manifest $1 million. Bitch, I'm only fucking businessmen. No tea, no shade. I'm not doing that. If I'm trying to work with a legal deity, I will only deal with somebody who's a part of the legal field. Judge, lawyer, doctor, police officer, fireman. Yes, I will. That's called evoking. That's called conjuring. You cannot pull into energy unless you know how to meet that energy. You want to get into money, you got to deal with people who have money. You can't say, I want to make money and deal with broke motherfuckers. How the fuck are you trying to become wealthy and all your friends broke and bummy? I want to learn that secret. How you can keep money and get money and all your friends are broke and ain't got none. You are what you're around, honey. You will become, your environment will your life will imitate your environment. That's just how it is. You hang with bums, you're gonna be a bum. You're not gonna be the only smart bitch in the pack. Girl, bye. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Airbnb, come on. Yes. 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 People can experience a state of mind this. Yes. People can experience hell as a state of mind in this too. Of course. Yes. People who live in a root chakra experience hell. In the art of conjuring, we're going to go over that, Plank here in the art of conjuring. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over that and how that relates and why everything is red and fire and all this other stuff. Your root chakra is fire. You know, we talk about the chakras being elements. You know, we talk about the chakras being energy, masculine, feminine energy. The root chakra is hell. People who live there are primitive. Even going into your life, you either run away from things or you fight for things. I know people personally, including myself, who were presented opportunities, who decided to either A, run from responsibilities, or B, go through and say, bitch, I'm going to fight this, I'm going to make it through. Everyone starts there. You have a fight or flight mentality. You're going to either run away from your life issues and problems, and you're going to use drugs and alcohol, whatever else to have an excuse, or you're going to fight it. You're going to stay stubborn. You're going to face it like you're meant to then come into your sacral chakra, to then work into your solar plexus and then extend. You cannot extend being in your lower self. Some people are still in hell. This is why they speak hell unto other people. I don't love myself. I'm still in my animalistic qualities. So let me sit here and put down others because it makes me feel good. Like I said, I don't want to be around that. Racism, sexism, homophobia, all that shit, that's still a part of lower self. When you don't know who you are and you've yet to extend into the heart chakra and any realm that deals with higher thinking or duality, because you want to talk about that Shakti and Shiva energy. You know, we always talk about these beings, angels being genderless. They are. So then in human form, why are you spending your time focused about on who's a man, who's a woman? When you die, your penis ain't going with you. When you die, your vagina ain't going with you neither. You are a man in this life for a particular purpose. You're a woman in this life for a particular purpose. That's not who you are. That's just an attachment. That's just an external expression of what your spirit is currently dealing with. But you are not a Black person. You are not a white person. That's just currently what you are to learn what you need to learn. You're Black in this day and age for a reason. You're white in this day and age for a reason. But it's not to say, well, white people is dogs, Black people are monkeys. Like, girl, really? Really? That's why your ass is down here, and when you die, you're going to come back. Because you're still stuck on that bullshit. You have yet to learn that everyone is here experiencing on a spiritual level to grow. That's why a lot of us are here on this bullshit. We're here to experience. We're here to grow. We're here to go through this stuff to get information and to extend, to rise. So yes, hell on the earth is definitely dealing with relations to the root, and you trying to pull that root up into your solar plexus, and that doesn't work. Same to people that are like, we're in the fourth and fifth dimension. Well, let's talk about the chakras. You have the root is 1, sacral is 2, solar plexus 3. The heart would be what? And the throat would be what? So we're in the fourth and fifth dimension, then that means that we'll be working with the heart chakra at all times. In the heart chakra, we see things for what it is. We're not going to judge people for being gay. We're not going to judge people for being black, people for being white. That shit ain't even going to matter when you work in that chakra. So the fourth dimension is the heart realm. And before we even go into the heart realm, we have to deal with the lower heart, the heart seed, and the higher heart. And it's why a lot of people are having problems right now, because that's where we're going. We're ascending there, but we have to go through a dying process. We're not going to get there physically just yet. Just like how we did going from the root chakra. The root chakra, things happened. The world was destroyed, metaphysically speaking. Then we came back. We worked with the sacral chakra. The world was destroyed. We came back. Now we're dealing with the solar plexus, which is identifying who you are, how you are expressing yourself to yourself, and then also expressing to other people. People have yet to learn how to do that. That's why we're stuck here. We're still in the third dimension. We're still here because that's a challenge for us. That's why we're here. But there's still beings on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and so forth. There are spirits that are there. There are beings that are there. But we're not there. Obviously, that's why we're here in the third dimension. So in order for you to go into the 4th or 5th dimension, if you know anything about that, you have to die. And it has to be a collective thing. It has to be a collective thing. It's not, well, I'm already in the 4th dimension. You're still in the 3rd. But yeah, you're still money hungry. You're still focused about you being black or white. You're still focused about who's gay or straight. You still focused about how many YouTube followers you're going to get. You still focused about if your man is ever going to love you. Like, girl, when you get to that 4th, 5th dimension, girl, you don't give a fuck about nothing. You understand I'm spirit. I have spirit experience. Excuse me, honey, but I don't give a fuck about that. Yes, you got a nice penis, but bitch, oh well, I can go buy one. And that's why I said all things being revealed now, because this prepares for what is to come. In order for us to go into that realm, bitch, you got to first shed this skin. You got to first shed this consciousness. Your body is a great representation of all dimensions happening simultaneously at the exact same time. But your consciousness right now is in the 3rd dimension. That's why you see things from the 3rd dimension. You see it here because that's where your consciousness is currently. But our body is the representation of you being an interdimensional being, because you have all those dimensions represented on your body or in your body. The quicker you learn that, the better off you be. Incas, Mayans, Africans, ancient Asians, indigenous people, no matter what culture, have talked about energy sources and energy fields in and around your body. Some, the system differed. You know, there's a lot of differences there, but still, it's still there. But people get so caught up in that, they become, like I said, theory. Well, let's share this theory. And yeah, you're giving it from a theory perspective. That's why it's not making sense to you. You're not seeing it from the spiritual perspective. I see all things spiritually. It happens physically, but I'm seeing it spiritually. And that's why I can break things down and say that's why that's happening. But if you're only seeing it physically, then you're going to give the theory behind it. I use this. Well, tell me why you're doing that. And I always say that. Encourage those who are teaching you, because sometimes the student teaches the teacher as well. The teacher don't always only teach students. Sometimes the students teach the teacher. Ask the people who are teaching you, well, why is that like that? And see how real they are. Why are we using the color red? Why are we using bleach? Why are we using vinegar? Why are we using blue this and do that? What's making that color resonate with this situation? And see if they can break it down for you. Well, I don't know. You just use it because you use it. Girl, bye. There's a reason why they make blue anything and red anything, yellow anything. If anybody who took my sigil and colors class, we talk about that. There's reason why McDonald's is certain colors, Carl Jr. is certain colors, Burger King is certain colors. You go to the hospital, certain colors. Police, red and blue lights, like there's a reason for all this shit, because your body responds to that differently. The way your brain is built by whoever built it, Most High Spirit, you interpret things from the vibration and frequency of things. This whole universe is a feeling universe. Colors have a feeling. Numbers have a feeling. How you feel is a feeling. And the quicker you understand, the better off you'll be. And you'll learn, bam, I feel this. Something ain't right. What responses you giving off when you walk into an unconscious situation? What is your body reacting to? And where? People say my stomach. People say, I know when I'm in bad situation because I feel like my stomach flipped. Yeah, because you're in the third dimension. That's where your conscious currently is. And your third dimension, which is solar plexus, is in your abdomen. It is in your stomach area. So this is why they say the soul reigns or reside in the solar plexus. Currently it does. Yeah. But when you extend to come out, even going into the white light that everyone see, you come from the darkest part of yourself, which is the lower self. The solar plexus represents the highest point of the lower self, and you start to rise up. And of course, depending on who you are, that's why they say lunar is the way you think. You will be forced into the moon portal, the lunar portal. You go through that, you come right back down. When you go through darkness circles, we also have a dark star above us and below us. When you go into the void first, then go into the light, then that's how you know that you're incarnating into something higher up. You're going beyond the realm, right? But when you go to the light, because people are like, people are saying you don't go to light, they never die. Bitch, I died many times, bitch, and you have as well. Your job is just to confuse people so they could be stuck here and come back to your old basic ass, even the next motherfucking life, bitch, and still be coming to you for spiritual services. And be bums. That's what you'll do. That's why you're saying that. Bitch, you don't go into the motherfucking light because that's pulling you into the lunar surfaces, which bring your ass right back around here. Honey, there's a void. Even going into the chakras. So like I said, we'll talk about that in that class, Art of Conjure. We talk about that. We break that down. There's a void. Even breaking down what these words mean in Sanskrit, honey. Learning Latin, learning Hebrew. You learn to break down words and what formed these words. What languages did these words come from? You know exactly what these words mean and how it affects you as an individual. And words is everything. As a spiritualist, as a witch, words is everything. You should really be looking at why there's 26 alphabets, why A is here and Z is there, where J came from, why I is this, why J and I look the same, what does K mean, what does L mean? You should really be asking these questions. Some people say, well, I'm not going to ask those questions because I feel dumb. Well, that's why you don't understand how words operate, and that's why your ass keeps saying the same shit. Well, I'm trying to manifest a mistake. I've been doing the same spell for 7 years and nothing haven't happened. Exactly, because what words are you using? Well, I'm using, I won't, but I'm also saying I think, and I'm also saying, God, please don't bring me a nigga who's a murderer. There you go. There you go. You said don't, you focusing on what you don't want versus what you want. That's why you're getting that motherfucker. Okay. Come on, Rose. Come on, Lionheart. How you doing, Lionheart? Yes, come on. Good morning, Sabrina. How you doing? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. How many lives have I had in third dimension? Well, I don't know exactly. I don't think anybody know how many lives they've had in the third dimension. Obviously, we're here. And they're saying that we've been here for 2,000 years, 6,000 years. They've traced 200,000 years. So I'm not a new spirit. I don't think any of you guys are new spirits. Anyone who vibe with me, I don't think any of you guys are new spirits. Because you're learning. You're like, I want to learn. Something that's going on, I want to learn. So you learned. You said, bitch, it's time for me to wake up. The younger you are, you definitely are an old soul. You definitely been here before, and you know that. You've always known that. That's why being however old you are, young, like I said, you're, bitch, I need change. I'm here for this, and that's why I'm here, so let me get into that. So I don't know how many lives I've had, but I've had a lot of regressions. I've had a lot of dreams, and where I actually felt like I was being people and things, and going into breaking down the psyche and how it works. Your brain is a messenger, right? And there's a part of your brain that we talk about. There's a part of your brain that stores all data from all the lives that you ever had. Like there's a certain part of your body that stores your ancestral memory. People who talk about ancestral workings and all that veneration, you talk about the ancestor money and you talk about burning of the candles, but you've yet to tap into the energy fields that are on your body to access those points. So going into incarnations in the third, how many times? Like I said, I've had dreams that were not dreams. Like, and I was looking for mirrors. Like, what the fuck? Let me see what I look like. And I couldn't find a mirror. And even like one of them in particular, I always go about, this had to be like the 1800s. I know I was a white woman because I saw a glimpse of my hand. I was a white woman. I know that. I was a little heavy set. And believe it or not, I actually did some research. And this woman that I did research on, oh, I'm getting chills when I'm thinking about it. I feel like that was me in that lifespan, whatever. And if I was not that person, we had a very similar life. Like she was my doppelganger. Like I feel that because there was so much going on, and during that time, I was accused of something, and like for real, y'all, like this. Even thinking about this right now gets me emotional because it felt so real to me. And as I'm like, that wasn't a dream. That was a real life experience. Even when I woke up, I was panting. So I'll just tell you the dream really quickly. So I was in this old style house with no electricity, obviously. There was like candles though. And I'm like waiting on something, right? Hold on, I don't want this phone to die. Hold on. So I'm waiting on something, and I just know I'm waiting on something, right? I wake up, I'm in this house. It was dull, like no color, y'all. Everything was just wood and just boring, right? And I think I looked in my closet and I had some black clothes, like Victorian style clothes. So I know, like I said, I knew it was the 1800s. But there was a clock on the fireplace. The room I was in, there was a big bed with a big fireplace. And I saw this clock. It was like an antique clock. And I'm like, what the fuck? So the clock gets to be like 1 o'clock or something. It was like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Because the numbers were like Roman numeral. And all of a sudden the door bust open and this man come in. And it was this very attractive man, y'all. Like I remember him to a T. He was tall. He had dark hair. He was European, just to put that out there. And I was in love with this man. And he came in and he hugged me. And that hug, I knew was the last time I was going to hug this man. And it was so weird, y'all. Like, this is a dream. But like I said, it felt so real to me. And he leaves. And then these girls come around the corner. And these girls were like beautiful girls, like probably 9, 11, and 13. Just from what I'm assuming what I felt. And the youngest one came up and hugged me. The middle one came up and hugged me. But the oldest one would not. And I can tell in her face that there's something she knew. And I'm like, what? And it sounded like myself. Like how I'm talking now, I heard that. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And I can't remember what name I called her. And she just started running, right? So I asked the middle girl and I said, mirror. I want to see a mirror. I want to see a mirror. And they're looking at me like, bitch, mirror, mirror, mirror. So I'm like getting up, y'all, and I'm looking, like I'm petting around the house, like, bitch, what the fuck? I want to see what I look like. Because this is weird. Before you know it, there's a bang at the door. And that bang was like so dreadful. Like I felt dread. As the door opened, these men came in. And they said my name. Like I said, I don't remember what name they said. It was like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. And they just dragged me out, y'all. Right? And they had my husband, I feel it was my husband, on the left side of me. As I come out the door, I saw, and I know this was the East Coast, y'all. I know, I don't know where, but I know it's the East Coast. There was a lot of forestry, and the trees were like skinny, tall, how would I say, pine trees, but like skinnier. Like California, we got pine trees, but they're wide. They were skinnier. It was a whole bunch of trees. And as I look out there, I'm seeing a whole bunch of people sitting there waiting, like they're watching me come out. They're just like saying rude shit to me. Like rude shit, y'all, just rude shit to me. And they hung me. And it was just me by myself. Like, so I know this was not a witch lynching. There was not a group of witches with me being hung. You know, they hung me. They dragged me up these stairs, and they dragged me, y'all. Like they dragged me up these stairs. I felt the back of my, like my Achilles heel hit it. I was in pain. And I just remember the guy saying, what is your last prayer? And I looked at my oldest daughter or the oldest girl that would not hug me. And I just looked into the sky and I said something. And I don't know what I said, but I said something. And I just remember it went black. And I'm looking in the sky and I'm seeing these trees around me as they go black. And I just remember when I woke up, I was like choking and shit, y'all. And I remember I told my mom, I said, Mama, oh my God, that dream was so scary. That was the first time I had the dream. The second time I had the dream, I kept having the dream over and over. I was like, this is not a fucking dream. The second time I had the dream, I was probably like 21. The third time I had the dream, I was maybe like 24. And that time, I met someone who was actually an author for writing children's books. And he was telling me, you need to actually sit down and you need to do blah, 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 blah. So I sat there and y'all, I was like a motherfucking girl. Like I remember I spent like 3 days on end just looking up shit. And sure enough, I found what I found. And I'm like, wait a minute. And even going into features right now, like I have similar features to this woman that I actually found on Google through Ancestry.com. I have similar features to her, like as far as the jawline go. And I know that each life you have, you actually bring these features with you. Like there's some people that are Caucasian that look Asian. And people are like, how do they look Asian and they're white? Yeah, I'm sure there were Asian women in one of their lives. I'm pretty sure they were. But like I said, I've had dreams or I've had experiences, which I call past life regressions, where I had memories pop up and it's like, that was not a fucking dream. That was definitely some real shit. Like, oh my God. Because I woke up feeling it. And I remember there was one of the things that I had that I woke up and I thought I woke up with it. Like I thought I woke up with what? Because I purposely said, I'm going to wake up with this. And that's when I said, bitch, why am I here? What made me, how did I get into this life? Like what made God choose me to be on earth or to be born? Like what caused that? And then like I said, it started being revealed to me that incarnations and cellular memories and a lot of the dreams we have are actually experiences that we had. And it's coming back to us, especially during this time. People are very spiritually intuitive. Going into the 80s, people that are born in the 80s and 1985 to 1996, people that are born during that time frame, things happened energetic wise, celestial wise. Portals were open, gateways are open, and the children that came down during that time, we were meant to do things. But of course, motherfuckers had to distract, and they distracted us and the people that were teaching us, and it altered us. It altered our thought process. It altered our brains. It altered our structure. You know, it altered this housing right here. And of course, a lot of us are trying to trace that back. We're trying to say, what's going on? How do we get here? But yeah. Come on, KY. Come on, K. How are you doing, KYK? Check out my blog spot, KYK. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes, Hood Witch. Yes. Yes. It was creepy. And I always say this, I don't think it was a witch lynch. I think I did something that had to do with magic, though. I do feel that. Because I wanted to see a mirror, and there was no mirrors. And I'm like, bitch, I know 1800 there was mirrors, bitch. I know there was motherfucking mirrors, bitch. It wasn't like 1802. I'm pretty sure it was like 1890 or 1881. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm sure it was the late 1800s, and there was mirrors, bitch. There was fucking mirrors. So I'm like, the fact that there were no mirrors, and then my eldest daughter or the eldest one there who did not want to hug me was like running and shit, especially when I was looking for that mirror. It's like, they were like, bitch, she's using these mirrors for something. And even now, as in this life, like, I'm not gonna say I have an obsession with mirrors, but I know the power that mirrors have, and I utilize those powers. Like, and I know that this information I know mirrors, I've always had this information because as this person in this life, the stuff I know about mirrors naturally, I then read about or I hear people talk about later down the line. I'm like, whoa. And even my mom, I ask my mom sometimes too, like, what made you want to start collecting these statues? Or what made you have this and that? Or why this and that? Blah, blah, blah. And my mom was like, I don't know. But I know that my mother was the host for me. She was meant to conceive me and to be my mother. She was meant to be the gatekeeper or the person to open the way for me. That's why she was the one that gave birth to me. And she was the one that raised me. So that's why I would say nothing happens by accident. Everything happens for a reason. And your parents are definitely here to host you. That's it. They're not meant to dictate how you're going to live your life. They're here to just bring you here, guide you to be the best person you possibly can be, and hope for the best. That's what it is. Yes, I have. Come on, Rose. Come on, Rose. The color of lines in your hand, light versus dark colors like your hands. Come on, Tasha. Yes, there is, Tasha. That's called palmistry, honey. What you know about that, Tasha? What's up with the lavender lemon, honey? You need that, Tasha. Tasha, you know what the powers of lemon and lavender do? Come on. Come on. You know about that? Come on. Where the letter J from? Okay, come on, honey. Because they ain't no J's, honey. It was Y and H. Who you doing? Anybody that if your name start with a Y, if your name start with a J, it was originally a Y or H. Okay, let's talk about it. Your name started with a J. Let's see who got J. J, your name would have been Yay. Yay or hey? How you doing? Let's break down your name. Come on. Anybody here got a name that start with a J? Type it in the room right now. Let's break down the meaning of your name, your real name. Okay, come on. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, and I'm also reading what Ariel Con Error says about Cloak and Dagger. Oh, that's yes. That is a physical interpretation of some real black magic. Anything that deals with identity switching and all that magically is heavy energy. And you cannot do that by openly eating meat, openly interacting with other people, openly doing a whole bunch of shit. That's all we're going to say, honey. A lot of Satanists are actually vegan. They don't eat animal flesh. Catch that tea. I get so scared from my dreams that I force myself to wake up sometimes. There you go. You're definitely tapping into some past energy. But of course, you have these dreams, plant care, to acknowledge your mistakes that you possibly made in your past lives, to better understand why you're in this life. All of your experiences in all of your lives, even the experiences in this life, is meant to make you a better spirit. It's to improve you somehow, some way. That's why they say that all experiences are good experiences. And people say, well, how the fuck is it good if a woman get murdered at 15? Well, you don't know the situation though. You don't know what went down. Maybe she was only meant to be here for 15 years to teach her mom and dad something about themselves. Like, you don't understand that process because you're not God. You'll never understand that because you're not God. You know, going into many deaths, you don't know that. Death is a very mysterious thing, just like darkness. It's that void. That's a very mysterious realm. You will never comprehend that. To question, well, what does that mean? Girl, good luck trying. But everyone has a way they will exit. And depending on what is assigned to you and what you're meant to do, will dictate how you exit. Now I'll say this too. What did you do for other people? What did you do if you die young? Let's say you die under 50, because people think, people should live their full life. But special circumstances, people die younger. They die younger than expected. What did those people do, or what did those persons do when they were alive? What did they do for society? Even going into people that they encountered, because it's not by accident. You can live in a city with 300,000 people and only run into the same 5 people. And there's a reason for that. People are like, yeah, I lived in this city my whole life and I never run across this person. Yeah, you're not meant to run across them. They weren't meant to cross paths with you. You are not meant to have an experience with them. They're not a part of your chart. You're not a part of theirs. But all experiences are meant to teach you something. Everybody that you encounter, they're meant to teach you something. Every experience you have with these people are meant to teach you something. And it's always a reflection of yourself. Going into my sister who passed recently, past 40 days, 50 days, we'll just say in the recent 2 months, her young life, she was the youngest. Her young life, there's a lot of stuff that we learned from her. Me looking back at it and me seeing her go through these things, I learned a lot. She was meant to be the portal way for my nephews to come into this world. She was meant to meet the people that she met, being the nurse that she is. She helped a lot of people who were dying find peace in dying. She helped a lot of people, kids who were abandoned by their parents. She helped them not come to terms with that, but to still be themselves and to say, you know what? Your life was that, but this is what you can do with that energy now. So there's a lot of stuff we learned from her. And like I said, even going out, she prepared for that. So even the old school days, people don't know this. Back in the day, the elders, everyone knew when they were going to die. The elders knew when they were going to die, and they prepared themselves for death. They prepared themselves for death. And if you talk to a lot of people that are older, who had people die like in the late 1800s, even the early 1900s, they would tell you, we all saw grandmother die on its bed. We all saw Uncle blah, blah, die in his bed. He died at home. People weren't dying in no hospitals back in the day. People were dying in their house, on their land, their property that they owned. That was victory, honey. Dying on your own property, not dying in a hospital bed or not dying in a rented apartment or rented house. They died on their land, their property, what they bled for, busting their ass to get. But like I said, going into that, there are young people that are dying the same way. They're not dying a natural way, but they still know they're dying and they're preparing themselves for death. And to me, that is something spiritually. You are in tune. You dying that way, there's a spiritual purpose behind it, and you were shown that purpose. Instant deaths, I do not think is God. I don't think that. I think those are premature exits. And depending on the situation, I feel like sometimes a person will be stuck. That's a ghosts or spirits that go instantly to where they were not prepared to die. And they were like, oh my God, am I dead? Am I dead? So yeah, that's why they're coming around. They're trying to fuck with you because they still think they're alive. Okay. And then also, like I said, people who go and then they have to reincarnate, like suicide, because they exited out prematurely. They were not fulfilled. Their assignment, the assignment they were assigned was not fulfilled. But like I said, we all go out when we're supposed to go out. Depending on how prepared you were, will determine, I feel, it was meant to be or not. And also, I think when you come back, or if you're going to come back, it is what it is. But dreams are definitely important. That's why I don't drink. I don't do drugs, because I want to remember. Memory is important to me. Like, remember stuff back when I was 18 months old. Like, I can go back to a whole bunch. I try to go back to being in my mom's uterus. Like, what was that like coming out of the uterus? But I can't see that. Like, that's like blue to me. But I can definitely remember being 18 months. I can definitely remember even being 9 months. I could definitely remember being 2 years old, 5 years old, 8 years old. Like, I remember all these experiences I had, good experiences, and some of them that were bad. But I remember these experiences, and I don't want to lose that. So even going into dreams, like, there's certain things you can consume that will keep you dreaming. Amethyst is a stone that will help you have dreams and help you pick up what these dreams are. That's one thing. And of course, you have to know how to use these stones. A lot of people say, go get an amethyst, go get a citrine. But how do you activate it? And how do you utilize it? Because you don't even know how do stones even manifest? How does this rock that comes from the earth even allow you to manifest or to tap into certain energies? People can't break that down for you either. But once you learn that, then you'll know, okay, that's what, because people are like, well, what is tiger eye good for? Well, what are the colors of tiger eye? Where does tiger eye come from? What minerals or metals is in tiger eye? Then you know exactly what, according to chemistry, because of course we're talking about alchemy. When you are a a witch or a spiritualist or you're an alchemist, because everybody uses that word, but they don't know anything about that. They don't know what K means, FE means. You know, that's what I want to say too. People are like, I'm an alchemist. What does FE means, honey? When FE is in between a word, before a word, what does that mean? Can we talk about it? Can you break it down for me for a minute, brother? What does K mean and CH mean, honey? According to the mineral chart, and MO, and O, and P, and PT. What does that mean? Because you're an alchemist, girl. But, you know, only thing I see you alchematize, bitch, is an alchematize. That's all I see, bitch. I haven't seen you become alchemist in any way, shape, or form. Bitch, you haven't broke down no chemical. Alchemist means a master chemist. Al means alpha, like alpha male, a leader. Anybody with AL in front of the name, Alberto, Alfredo, they are transmutating, and you've mastered changing the chemistry, because that's what that means too, altering the chemistry of something, breaking down something and rebuilding it, because that's what that is. The theory behind alchemy is breaking down and rebuilding. Breaking down a Lego car and turning it into a plastic go-kart. That is alchemy, right? So how do you get that term, or how? What makes you an alchemist? Because you know how to do some candle tricks and make the world think that you're doing magic? Like, let me see you do some real shit. But anyway, so like I said, anyway, I forgot where I was going with that, honey. Let me take my ass to bed, honey. I'm tired. I've been up, y'all. It'll be 24 hours and 4 hours. No, it'll be 24. Yeah, it'll be 24 hours and 3 hours. And I'm supposed to get up at 8 o'clock, but I'm probably going to sleep until 9 o'clock. Okay. Hello, love me, fro. Come on, Rico. Rico, you know about that, honey. Effie. Come on, Rico. Honey, like I said, have people to break down things to you on a scientific level. Because we all can say, go get a purple candle if you want to dominate a situation. But why is purple? What energies are connected to purple scientifically to make purple the best color for that situation? Because even going into certain paths, like money, like some people, depends on your culture, will say red is for money, gold is for money, blue is for money, green is for money, brown is for money. Different cultures, different types of magic have different colors that they work with, because these colors deals with something. Brown could be connected to wood. Wood brings what? Wood is structure, it's grounding, it's balancing. So they would use brown to balance finance, whatever. Green is connected to what? Nature, natural. Green is also the color of money. Green also going into the color of the chart. That's what this means, blah, blah, blah. Like, you could break that shit down and then use it for what you're using it for. That's why I would say even going into color. Some people are like, well, that's not really green, that's blue, or that's not blue. If I'm seeing it as blue, it's going to work for me in blue, because I'm seeing it as blue, and that's what my mind is conceiving, is perceiving, and that becomes my reality. So that's why I say you have to do your own stuff, mix your own energy into it. It's okay to watch videos online about how to do things, but how are you doing it? You have to be unique with it. Well, I did it the exact same way. It's probably not going to work for you then, because, bitch, you got to be unique with it. You know, maybe, you know, I got free time to sit here and focus on it all day. You don't. Maybe you got kids you got to deal with. So if you're doing the exact same way I'm doing it, then that means you're perceiving it the way I'm perceiving it. And now I'm saying that you're a copycat, not that you are your own master. Now you're trying to follow. Now you're trying to be like. Inspire is okay, but don't copy. Inspire. People should inspire you to be the best you, not to be a copycat. Girl, come on now. I inspire you to put on blonde wigs. I inspire you to, you know, to come out and twerk. Girl, bye. You trying to copy me, bitch. And I'm going to make the hell out of your ass. Well, let me stop. Yes, honey, let's go to sleep. Come on, Rico. Rico. Rico, I'm just going to wash my face, honey. Rico, I can't bathe, honey, for the next 2 days. I just been doing whole baths. Rico, I can't bathe for the next 2 days, honey, according to my spiritual practices, honey. I gotta wait until after Saturday to actually soak in some water. So I've been whole bathing and being sure not to get my crown wet. Catch those tea. But anyway, I'm playing Rico. Rico, I'm playing Rico. I'm playing. Anyway, y'all. I'm glad we talked. Y'all, let me take this motherfucking ass to bed. Let me take this ass to bed, honey. I did a lot of shit today. We got a lot of shit coming up for the next few days, and I look forward to seeing y'all. Blogspot 2aspirit@blogspot.com. I will come back later today, more than likely, if not later today, on Friday, and I will have a formal sit down about the new offers on the Blogspot, and we will go over some tea and, of course, address some questions. And also, I think I want to do a little surprise. Yeah, I think I want to do a little surprise to some of you all. And then, of course, those of you who are in the audio content, y'all better be ready on Saturday. And those who purchased the live spread, like I said, email me, honey. I'll be getting back to you all. I would love to do it on Friday and motherfucking Sunday. Hello. If those days don't work for you, we could definitely schedule a day that work for you. But I would love to do it on Friday and Sunday. Friday, I want to dedicate it to the Venus work. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sunday, I want to dedicate it to the Venus work. Ain't nothing better than a king and a queen working together. How you doing? Anyway, bye for now, honey. Yes, Rico. Rico, Spirit talks to you too. Oh, and I got your email. I need to email you, Rico. Rico, I got you covered, Rico. Yes, Rico, I got you covered, honey. Yes. I will send it off for you, honey. It's been cooking. Rico, it's been cooking. And I also got some of this, Rico. Rico, you see that? Ooh, honey. Rico, they made this plastic bag thick, honey. They said, bitch, you are not. They said, you are not busting those chilies open and leaving out of the store without paying for them. I heard the fuck out of that. I didn't want to steal your chilies anyway, bitch. There we go. Rico, you see this right here, Rico? Rico. Woo! Rico. This shit is potent right here. Woo! Rico. Woo! Shit. Oh, God, I got my eyes watering a little bit, honey. Rico, I can't tell you what I'm going to do with this, honey. We'll just leave it at that, Rico. Okay, we'll just leave it at that, honey. Anyway, bye, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by. Yes, I have so much love for y'all, honey. And, yeah, honey, I'll see y'all again this week. Yes, honey, be ready. Oh, did I? Okay, I was reading some messages, honey. Let's send me some tea through Facebook and all that, honey. Bye for now, honey. Thank y'all for stopping by, honey. It was nice talking to you all. Bye. Until next time, love.